TLO, what's poppin'? We are on Twitch, not live, but you can leave a like, comment, subscribe. Turn on your post notification bells. Let's continue to grow the family from Chicago to the UK. Right behind me, you see it. Little warning screen. We probably will need it. We will probably need it. Anyway, twitch.com is where you can catch a live stream. Usernames at the bottom of the screen. Patreon, Monday through Sunday, Premier League highlights, UK TV shows, UK movies. Sometimes UK movies. Let me not cap, because we ain't watched a movie in a year or something. This is Spanian. Why is London so dangerous? This should be interesting.
Copyright disclaimer. Under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Non-profit, educational or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use. No copyright infringement intended. All rights belong to their respective owners.
This is certainly going to be a 2-hour reaction. Gotta be, because the video's an hour and 30, maybe longer.
London, lad. Snadley. Welcome to London, brother. Hey, it's on. We're on. We're Johnny Onikins, bar.
Where are you at?
Oj. I'm downtown. I don't exactly know where we are, but what I do know is that we're about 10 minutes walk.
This is the thing I liked about London. Y'all had Primark set up like it was just like Gucci. Look at the Primark behind me. Look, glass window mannequins, everything. Like, this, wow.
Away from meeting our guy. We're meeting our guy. Obviously. How am I going to provide the insight and the information?
This a boarded up building?
The guy we're meeting, what a perfect spot to do this intro. I didn't even notice that those flags were hanging. Couldn't get a better spot than that.
Where
the
is
lad we're
this?
meeting, I found him on Instagram. He's a lad from the hood. He grew up in...
I recognize
You recognize me? My name is Leonidas, King of the Spartans.
Yes, that's it.
Yeah.
You went 300, weren't you?
I was in 300. I kicked that bloke in the hole, bro.
Man, I was
Spanian.
speaking to you about Spanian. I was speaking to you about my Australian friend about you the other day.
Oh, was I?
Videos are
Well, yeah, I
amazing.
mean, mad. What was I saying before I pretended to be Leonidas? Oh, yeah, so he grew up in a housing estate around here. He knows people in different housing estates. But let me say this.
I ain't gonna lie, Spanian, you real close to the edge of this curve, making your camera readily available to be snatched. This is what people told me, so I'm just telling you.
Yeah, this is not a hood tour. This is not we just go in the hood and we talk to the toughest guys about how many people they killed. No, bro. That's boring, that stuff. I'm going to be honest with you, right? I wouldn't come here and do that. What this video is, although it does include an element of that, we are going into a hood. I think we're actually going into 2 different estates.
I don't know. When I go to the hood, when I'm in the UK, man, I go more to I don't really talk to nobody there. They don't want to talk, and I'm cool with that. I go there to show like, yo, bro, there's it's not that bad. You can come here, you can get some good food, you can catch a vibe in any neighborhood. Don't quarter yourself off just because you watch the news. Like, open your mind.
I don't know the names of them, but it's about general life in London. Why is London so dangerous in an aspect to ordinary people? I don't really just want to hear about why did a bloke that owed another bloke drugs kill him. I understand that. We already know that because it's old stories. This is about the phenomena of what's going on in ordinary life. Even right here, like, why am I at risk of getting my chain snatched? Why do I have to hide my phone? Why do people get stabbed to death over watches in the city? Why are the hoods so bad? You know, what's going on? You know, like, I want to hear about everything. So we're starting in the city. When we meet this bloke, he'll give us a rundown of exactly what we're doing. But we're covering it all, you know what I mean? From the rich place to the streets where people get robbed, to the hoods. Talking about uncontrolled immigration. He was telling me something about that.
Y'all going all through and through.
Uncontrolled immigration here is like a big problem. It's just intensifying everything. In fact, he sort of said it was like one of the biggest issues right now. I'll just continue walking. Get
A lot of the people from UK trying to find refuge in Australia and getting robbed out there
coffee.
too.
Get a coffee, lad. You know? And by the time we meet him, we're ready to go. Might get a pre-workout. Let's go.
Shout out Spanian. If you're watching this and for some reason you don't know who Spanian is, bro, he's honestly really inspirational when it comes to like street dudes turning their life around and using the internet as a platform to get to the next level. You know what I'm saying? It's inspirational. Spanian is also part of the reason why I was like, you know what? Let me actually go to the UK. Like, let me go. Let me just get out my comfort zone and do something that I'm not really comfortable with. You know what I'm saying? Not that I wasn't comfortable, just never done it before.
Sorry, I don't know if I said who we're meeting.
Is this Soho?
His name on Instagram is Shot by AK. So he does like photography. Found him, he does like photos around like the buildings and the people of the estates, and yeah. His real name is Alfie, here. I think. Anyway. Proper intro for you, Alfie.
Shot by AK is tough.
Alright, this place is called Oxford Circus. I thought this was
Oxford Circus.
Because we're meeting him at an underground, like a subway station. But it's the one after. This one's Oxford Circus. We're meeting him at Bond Street. It's just further down.
Yeah, we've been here.
But this place looks mad, lad. Look at this. Oxford Circus, lad.
We've been here.
Hey, it looks hectic, eh?
We've been here at night and at day.
I just bought my hat again. I left. This one's blue. I left a black one, the exact hat. This is my favorite hat. One of the only hats that fits my massive head.
And people ask me questions about why I get this style of hat, because it's comfortable. It's the same style of hat that I have. I just have a socks one.
I swear, lad. I had this in black and I left it in a hotel in Switzerland the other day. I was spewing. So I've been rocking no hat for like 3 days now. But they had it in blue. Actually, in Sydney, I can only get this in black and white. So I'm happy I got it in blue, actually. I'll just get the black one when I get back.
That's hard.
All right. I'm 103% sure that this underground is Bond Street. And I'm like a little bit late, so... Oh, there he is there. Can see him there. Alfie, bro.
Hello, mate.
Good to meet ya.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, good to finally meet ya.
Good to meet you. It's been a long time coming, hasn't it?
Yeah, brother, yeah.
How you doing? All
Yeah,
right?
I'm good, bro. I'm good. Sorry I'm late, eh?
That's all right.
That was a longer walk
mate.
than I thought. When I messaged you, I thought it's only 2 Ks, I'll just walk it. Bro, it took me nearly an hour.
Really?
I don't know why. So what's going on, brother? What are we up to today? I gave him a rundown of what we're going to do, but I don't know exactly. Like, I don't know exactly the plan. What are we doing?
So we're going to go around central London.
Yep.
And we're going to look at the areas where there's been the most phone snatchings, the most high-profile robberies.
All the stuff that's on the news.
All the stuff that
like
you
on
see
the general
news.
public, eh? Yeah.
We're going to look at that.
Yep.
We're then going to go to some of the estates in London.
Yep.
I'm going to show you sort of, once you get out the centre, how it is some of the most deprived areas.
Well.
We're going to go to some of the
what are the names of those estates?
I feel like that's what I went to. What did I do? I didn't even take the time to look at central London. I was there. I should have recorded. I was out there. I just was like, no, I just want to go to the plot spots where I want to go to. But like now that we got the IRL backpack, and a lot of people try to link up with me like this after the fact. Like, I'm already there. What up, Jet? Lil Dago? I'm already there. I'm doing what I'm doing at that point. But like when we go live, everybody can be the tour guide at that point.
So Aylesbury Estate.
Aylesbury.
In South London.
Yep.
Then we're going to go to Gascoigne Estate, which is in East London.
Yeah, well.
Wait, where are we going?
In South London. We're going to go to some of the
What are the names of those estates?
So Aylesbury Estate.
Aylesbury.
In South London.
I didn't go there.
We're going to go to Gascoigne Estate, which is in East
Didn't
London.
go there.
Yeah, well.
We're going to go to 2 different town centres.
Yep.
We're going to go to Whitechapel Market.
Yep.
Where there's been a lot of antisocial behaviour. It's been earmarked as one of the most sort of antisocial areas.
Whitechapel, is that the fully immigrated? It's like all immigration there. Is that Whitechapel or not?
Yeah, so it's in the borough of Tower Hamlets, which has like a massive Bengali and Pakistani population.
Yeah.
And then we're going to go to Barking, town centre as well.
Yep.
So at some point, I just feel like I have to redo London again. Because there's so much I've missed. I feel like there's going to be a lot that I'm missing. Well, not really, honestly. 6 to 8 hours a day live. Y'all gonna tell I'm gonna be everywhere at that point.
Again, there's a town centre which there's a lot of antisocial behaviour.
Barking.
Even sounds a little bit.
All right, mad. I'm Jade. Before we start, I need a coffee. Sorry, let's get a coffee, cuz.
No worries.
Otherwise, I'll be withdrawn.
Oxford Street, one of the most famous streets in London. It's in the city of Westminster, one of the richest boroughs in London.
That's this street we're on now.
This street we're on.
Also,
now.
I walked under this street, through this street unknowingly.
Yeah, you did.
And this is a hot.
This Angus place behind dude, that's where I had the first English breakfast. Y'all wasn't
spot for something.
This is the hotspot for phone snatching.
Really?
For phone snatchers who come up on bikes and steal people's phones. There are 18 phones snatched a day on this street.
Are you serious?
Yeah, you've been walking down with your camera like this.
With my gold chain out.
Yeah.
Should I?
Should I tuck it? Hey, yeah.
My chain in. I've been walking around here, parading around here, phone, camera. Yeah, really.
Yeah. So this is a real, because Westminster is a strange area.
I ain't gonna lie. When I'm out there on live, I'm definitely getting a little thing to wrap around my hand. And I already got big hands, so, and I already hold my phone tight. Just like on some like, I already be precautious in the States about people snatching my phone. So it don't even, like, I'm just gonna move the same. I'm just gonna get me a little wrist thing though.
Terms of it's the most touristy area of London. It's got a lot of the main hotspots.
Yep.
And I think that's why it's a big target. So people, these phone snatchings, I think over 50% of them occur on a pedal bike. You get groups of maybe one or two, or maybe on a moped. They'll drive up the road onto the pavement,
I feel like they work in teams of 3.
snatch the phone, and before you can react, they're gone.
I seen, from what I've seen on the media, a big thing is on electric bikes because they're silent.
Yeah.
So they're riding around on electric bikes doing them.
Yeah.
Wow. So there's, did you say 18?
And they can modify those bikes to go a little bit faster if they try hards. And you really can't catch that bike on foot.
In a day.
18 a day on this street.
That's actually mental.
On this street, yeah.
That's mental, bro.
And Westminster, where we are now, because it's the tourist hotspot, this is the phone snatching capital of London.
But look how people be loose. Like, people don't even be aware of their settings.
It's the tourist hotspot.
Now, right now it's broad daylight, but
The phone's
look at this girl right here. Phoned out. Somebody could have spotted her already, spun the block, and was planning to come back.
snatching capital of London. So you can ask almost anyone in London if they've seen someone get their phone snatched, or if they know someone who has, or if they have themselves, and most people will say yes.
Yeah, wow. Because I remember even just catching, when you catch the subways and stuff like that, it tells you on speakers, it's like, please don't have your phone out unnecessarily, there's phone snatchers in the area.
Yeah.
Like, you walk around London, you like catch a train or wait for a bus, and it tells you on a speaker, like, put your phone...
Yeah, even when I was on the train, like, they was like, yo, I'm echoing? I'm echoing? How am I echoing?
Phone away, don't hold your phone out. Like, it's like, damn, bro.
Yeah. And do you know why that is? That's because sometimes what people will do is, if you're on the, let's say you're on the underground,
As it's closing. Yes,
they
I've
grab
seen
it,
that.
run out the door.
As it's closing,
That's what they do.
they reach in the last second, grab it, and then the bloke's locked in.
Yeah.
Shirley didn't even know that her phone. Look at this.
They reach in the last
She was so unaware that her phone. She's still looking the other way.
second, grab it, and then the bloke's locked
Cooked.
in.
Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Wow, so it's this street, bro. 18 a day.
18 a day, yeah. And phone snatching, I would say, from my experience, has gone up massively. And like statistically, I think it was a 71% increase on last year. Like it's
Wow, so almost double.
yeah, it's really going up. It's because it's such a quick crime. And when you watch footage of people who have got their phones,
I ain't gonna lie, buddy. I just got this iPhone. I got Apple Care and Verizon Care. I'm double insured. You snatch this, I'm getting another one the same day. I don't want you to snatch it. Don't get it wrong. But I'm just saying, hypothetically speaking.
stolen, the electric bike pulls up, person's walking like this, phone gets snatched, a lot of the time they don't even run after it because they're just gone.
Yeah,
Just gone.
Electric bikes are so fast. They're not. You're not catchable.
Yeah.
And you know, the land of the layout of the land where you at plays a huge part in this. They're not going to Turnpike Lane snatching phones. They're not going. No, they're not going to Moss Side snatching phones. Like, it's not happening. The chances are much higher of somebody up and pole on you and trying to long range you.
Like, no one's can. The police won't
in GTA
even catch you on an electric bike. It's not even. There's no point running after.
No.
Now I'm looking behind. I heard the noise. Lady with his suitcase. I'm like, what's happening? Bro, move. Snatching my.
Like, honestly, when I'm in central London, genuinely, like, I walk around like this. Like,
Wow.
I mean, it depends. Again, it depends on the time of day. It depends. I think some people do literally walk around with their phone out like this. And I'm not going to say you're asking for it because no one deserves that. But you could.
Well, I was walking around like this today with my camera. A lot people just don't know.
I was coming back from work the other day, and all you see is just groups of boys, probably about my age actually, masked up, going on the curb, just looking for people who just have their phones out so they can grab it.
So they're very identified.
Yeah, this street is rich. I mean, this is where they target them at. You go to the rich area, come through, get the money, and go back home. And get disperse it however you can get the phones from the rich area, steal from the rich, give to the poor. That's the energy. It's Peter Pan type energy.
The people doing it, they're not trying to blend in really sneakily. They're out and about as a crew, and like, we're gonna snatch someone's phone. Like, let's go.
I mean, it's normally one or two of them. It's
One or
not
two.
normally
Not
a big
Peter
group.
Pan.
Yeah,
because
one
I
or
think they'd
two.
be stopped by police.
Yeah.
I mean, they do blend into a degree because a lot of Deliveroo and Uber Eats drivers, they wear sort of like like face masks to keep their face warm. So you just see these groups of masked up guys just grabbing it.
And they're usually, obviously, young.
I ain't gonna lie to you. Anytime I see somebody with a group of people with a masked up, I don't care what country. I could be outside in the suburbs of Chicago. I can be in Palm Beach. I can be across the street from Donald J. Trump's house. If I see somebody sketchy in a mask, especially in Florida, it's 98 degrees. What do you have a mask on? I'm crossing the street. I'm getting away. I ain't trying to be nobody victim. And at the age I am now, I ain't trying to make you a victim. I'm just trying to chill.
Men, 14 to 25, I'd assume.
Yeah, I'd say that's a reasonable guess.
And what's the assumption is that they're from all of the estates that are close to here. They ride in.
Just the poorer areas.
The poorer areas, yeah.
I mean, whenever there's an area of extreme wealth, like Westminster, where there's a lot of wealthy tourists, like I'll talk about later with the high-profile robberies, there's a lot of tourists who don't know sort of where they're going. They're looking at their maps. They might have expensive belongings. They can just be like, it's sort of a no-brainer for the people who are doing it.
Yeah.
They can just grab these expensive belongings, phones.
Yeah, well. I've got my eyes peeled now. I'm judging everyone on a push bike. You're a liar. You're not a Uber rider, mate. I keep my eye out to see people how they are with their bags and phones. Looking for people on, bro.
You'd be amazed at how many people know this information that are locals and still are loose with their belongings. Oh, it won't happen to me. Okay. All right.
18 a day?
18 a day on this street.
18 a day on this street is absolutely mental. Say, during daylight hours, it's like 2 an hour. One every half an hour.
Yeah. And
Like, it makes you think like, as if police just aren't permanently here. One every half an hour on your tourists, you would think that would justify a permanent police presence.
That's not enough. 18 a day on this street is not enough. They would have to be snatching so many phones on this street that it starts to affect the local businesses and it starts to affect the economy of this street for them to care. You know how in Soho they plan to make it not a street like this. They plan to change it into a garden so people can't ride past on their electric bikes. And it has to be that effect. like people was getting stuff snatched so much over there in that area, they decided to eliminate the street completely. That's how much it was affecting like the local businesses and the economy of London. It was like, nah, they probably do it on the street too, low-key. Or is this the street?
But it doesn't. There's no police here.
Well, the police have tried to tackle it.
Yeah.
Do you know Saron bikes?
Yep.
So the police are saying that they're using Saron like motorbikes to tackle it.
Yep.
They're talking about seizing a lot of the stolen bikes that are used.
Also, the police are on Sarons.
The police are on Sarons now.
Wow. It's not getting away from them now.
Yeah.
Wow.
And sometimes they're allowed to ram people off their mopeds as well.
No way.
I mean, I haven't seen that happen before, and I haven't heard about it for a while, but I know they can do it.
Wow, bro. Coppers on... It's like Road Rash.
Yeah.
The old game. Coppers on Sarons just booting you as you're riding.
I've had a few friends who have just had their phones snatched, but also because
this
we're in
the
an
street?
area maybe more towards Soho, there's a lot of clubs.
Oh, okay, there we go. No, it's two different things. Soho then.
Yep.
And a lot of nightlife. Sometimes what phone snatchers do is it will be people on foot, but there'll be one person distracting, talking, saying, oh, maybe take my number. That's what happened to my friend. He said, oh, take my number. And then his friend...
That's what you get for being too friendly. If I'm meeting a random... I'm going to use y'all language. If I'm meeting a random bloke in London, you're not getting my number. For what? First of all, we can't communicate. I'm not taking them roaming charges. I don't want to download nothing to talk to you. It's not worth it. I'm not that friendly. I'm nice, but I ain't take my number friendly. I'm not that type.
And stole the phone, and that's why my friend was using a brick phone for 2 weeks after that.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, but...
Far in Soho around the clubs, eh? Which that's just up there, isn't it?
That's just up there.
Yeah, just up there, yeah. So this is Oxford Circus.
Oxford Circus here, and we've got Regent Street where we're about to walk down.
All right, we're going down here? Yep.
Yeah. So there's a lot of... And it's another one of the most iconic places in London.
Like all of this is not getting turned into like gardens and you know what I'm saying?
Free shopping brands down here.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a beautiful old street. It is lovely.
Oh, yeah, it looks mad.
This is another phone snatcher's paradise.
Yeah.
As well, because it's quite a pedestrianised area, really. I mean, there's still cars going through the middle.
Yeah.
But it's quite pedestrianised.
And because it's busy, there's a lot of traffic, the coppers have no chance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless they're on a Saron.
Unless they're on a Saron, and then you're gone.
What is a Saron?
Skis.
They claim to increase their police presence. I mean, I haven't seen any. But another thing to remember is that London is one of the most watched cities in terms of surveillance and CCTV.
That's a fact. CCTV everywhere.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. I think it might be the city with the most CCTV cameras in Europe. I think that it may possibly be. I think I heard that.
Wow, I didn't know.
Under strict surveillance. That's why it'd be surprising me that anybody can do any type of crime in the UK. They're like, how y'all be getting away with stuff in London? Like, this is insane.
Yeah.
I know there's a lot of sketchy stuff going on with your government, with your controls and your internet and locking people up for saying stuff. And I know your government's getting pretty sketchy, but so it makes sense that you live in the most watched city.
You couldn't walk out of your house, even if you live... I mean, here, it's understandable that everywhere's on CCTV because it's the centre, but you can't really walk out of your house, even on a residential street, without being picked up by probably about 3-4 cameras.
Oh, no way.
I would say so.
So even in like the residential areas?
Yeah.
On the out of the city? That's crazy.
And you gotta keep in mind though, the people that live in them little neighborhoods, they got their own cameras and things of that nature. So they willing to keep their neighborhood safe, they willing to be like, oh yeah, here you go, officer. Surrounds an electric bike, one of the fastest. Oh, okay.
It's a big setup. But do you have any like
was that a BBL? A BBL in London is so rare. A BBL is like seeing a Liger. If you see a BBL in London, like you've seen a shooting star in Chicago or something. Like this is that was a BBL.
Far out. It's a big setup. But do you
that's a BBL, bottom right. Okay.
Have any like insight of what they, from my knowledge, back when I was a criminal, iPhones, a lot of phones, it's hard to do stuff with because they're so
Salute.
locked. So it's like, it came to a point that they weren't even really worth stealing. But obviously, if it's such a big thing here, they've worked out some system or somewhere that they send them.
Most of the phones, funnily enough, actually end up in Shenzhen, where you were. So it's one specific
Shenzhen,
street.
China.
Shenzhen, China.
Didn't we watched a documentary on this?
What?
Yeah, that's where a lot of them end.
There's a market. I seen a lady, or somebody had got their phone snatched and they tracked it all the way there. It's crazy.
Up and they're resold. They're resold in Shenzhen, China, on one specific street as well.
Wow.
One market street. I can't remember what the street's called.
Well, that's a way around them. Send them to China, I guess.
China.
Yeah, because I knew that's crazy.
Yeah.
So so this particular street in Shenzhen has all the snatched phones from London and Europe and stuff.
Yeah, there's also like some of them get sent to Ghana, Nigeria, Algeria. There's one specific market in Algeria that I think a lot of them end up in as well.
Far out.
It's quite ironic that in China, I'm sure that there's quite a lot of. Like, I know that the iPhone is produced, like all the components of it are produced all over the world, but I'm sure quite a few of them come from China.
Yeah.
That's a fact. One of my friends, I went to school with him. His dad made a component that's in every Apple product. They're rich. Yes, they are rich from that one component. He did a lot of other stuff too, but that was the one. But yeah.
So it's been produced in China,
Sold around the
sold
world.
in England, just to end up be stolen and end up being sold back in China.
That's crazy. All right, so they're snatching the phones. They're sending them to people who get them in bulk off everyone. Those people ship them out to different parts of the world where they have connects where they would then be usable. Yeah.
The connect from Shenzhen is here. They run it. This is a real. It's not random people. They got people out working the streets. Allegedly.
Because trying to use them here without fully redoing all the insides, they'd just be fully locked. But it makes sense that in China they've worked out a way.
yeah. There's got to be somewhere that they're all going. Because otherwise it wouldn't be happening as much.
That's right, yeah.
No point having all these locked iPhones just sitting around in your
100%.
house.
Where's this?
This is Piccadilly Circus.
Yep.
Another
Piccadilly
iconic
Circus.
London spot.
Yep.
This. And I brought you here really just to tell you about pickpocketing.
Yeah, I've been here. When I was here, I put everything in my front pocket because, man, it just coming from Chicago, going to the clubs and things of that nature. I'm just used to putting phone, wallet in my front pocket.
It's another massive problem. So there's a
feel it
station
more,
entrance
Paul.
just there. Station entrance. There's a few different station entrances around here. And
What station's that? Piccadilly?
I think it's Trafalgar Square.
Oh, Trafalgar Square.
I
all
believe.
right. Yep.
What happens is these stations can only hold a limited capacity, which means that when it comes to rush hour, these entrances shut, and you get these massive crowds of people.
Oh,
and in
is
these
that
crowds of
what
people,
that is?
you get pickpockets.
Oh, really?
Just go in between.
I was wondering why I seen some of those and the gates was closed and you couldn't go down. I was like, dang, you gotta go all the way around. You gotta find another spot. Okay.
Taking your wallet, your phone,
The more you know.
So this place gets packed. This is like a
Times
famous
Square
tourist center, right?
Yeah.
All tourists come here and like right now taking photos.
Yeah.
All right. Yep.
Especially this screen here.
Yeah,
Massive tourist like centre. It's not even just pickpocketing. You get groups who walk around huddled up and they sort of form a huddle around someone. Let's say someone's got a backpack on. They huddle around them and one person maybe cuts the backpack open, reaches
and then they're carrying jackets and they're blocking with jackets, and I see that stuff. All right. So that's a big thing here too.
To be honest, compared to other like European cities, pickpocketing isn't as big of a problem, but it still does happen here.
Still does happen.
And this is the hotspot for it.
Yeah.
And it does happen quite frequently. Maybe Paris, where you have to be on guard wherever you are in the city all the time.
I know Rome is really bad.
Yeah, and it really does happen here too.
Yeah.
Like there's quite a lot of reported incidents of it. It's a lot of groups of people who go around. Maybe some will distract. And just take the wallet.
Yeah, that's it. They be working in groups, but there's a big umbrella.
So it's these big touristy.
Not as
locations
random
where it
as you
happens the
think.
most.
Yeah. Well, What do you mean? So they block the stations off? It gets too busy and they block off the stations altogether?
Yeah, so when it's rush hour,
Yeah.
or when it's like peak tourist times, sometimes they shut the entrances to the station.
And they open them intermittently to let people go through. Okay, yep.
And you can imagine, this is already a very touristy area.
Yeah.
So imagine when not the only way out, but the way out in the vicinity is blocked off. There's just hordes of people.
Yeah, I can imagine.
It's good that we picked it this day for it, because it's not that busy.
Oh yeah, this is perfect time. So this is Trafalgar Square, this is?
No, this is Piccadilly.
Oh, this is Piccadilly Circus, okay.
So this is Piccadilly. There's a lot of the famous theatres.
Yeah.
Like here, we're quite near the West End. Like,
Yeah.
you might have heard that word before. That's where a lot of the famous theatres.
Theatre.
Yeah.
Is that all up there?
Yeah, it's like sort of.
Oh,
this
down
way
that.
onwards.
Yeah, because I was walking. Another time I was here and there was like all of those theatre things like Moulin Rouge and all of these shows. Oh yeah, there. The Lyric Theatre, the Apollo Theatre. Oh
Yeah. See,
they're all just there. They're really famous, bro.
Really?
The Lyric Theatre, the Apollo Theatre. They're right there, just next to each other.
Places.
there's multiple theaters named the Apollo in multiple countries, and they're all famous though.
Like this, where you see all these really famous spots,
Yeah.
and just when you're pointing and having a look, you reach back for your wallet, gone.
No way.
So you get your phone out to Apple Pay.
Yeah.
Snatched.
Far out. Walk around on a phone call, someone pulls up on a Suron laters.
Yeah, gone.
Far out. Bro, this is the second time, I didn't say nothing before, it's the second time today that I've found money. I feel like I'm being scammed, bro. When I came from the gym this morning, when I woke, I found £10 on the floor. I looked at it, now I found £5 here. And it's just like I'm looking around like if I...
See, what that's crazy, because both times I've been to the UK, I was searching for money because I wanted to see, because I didn't want to withdraw money. It's just easier to use cards. So it's like I do want to see the bills though.
Pick this up, am I going to get
Maybe
targeted?
it's a social experiment.
Maybe it is, bro. Anyway, keep that one.
Certainly not a scam I've heard of before.
Yeah, giving away free money. This is Trafalgar Square.
This is Trafalgar Square.
I was here before too. Well, we was driving in here. We didn't really stop. It was super busy.
Great gallery there.
Wow, this place is sick. I've been here before in a vlog I done like 6 months ago. Oh, there's the lions.
Yeah.
The 4 British lions.
Yeah, we went to, where were we going when we drove past this? We were going somewhere.
Lions.
Yeah.
Got lions. Got the 3 lions on the football kit.
Yeah.
So we're currently scam hunting.
Oh, so this is where all the scams are.
I'd say around here, Leicester Square, Westminster Bridge. These are just massive tourist hotspots, and so you get a lot of scammers coming up. What I really want to find is someone handing out roses.
Oh, okay.
Do you know about that scam?
No, I don't.
It's quite a.
What scam is that? Because on TikTok, before I got on here, I was watching, where the African dude hand out the roses, and then he give you the sticky note with it, and it's like an inspirational message. Now you about to take that away from me?
Know about the concept.
Yep.
Someone goes out handing out flowers, saying, "Oh, it's free. Take the flowers, and they're getting onto you about paying them.
Oh, okay.
No, money.
Where?
I will simply hand it back. And if he stays pressing the matter, all right, now you're trying to treat me. Now it's going to get real Grand Theft Auto-y.
Wow.
That's a very...
Yeah, you see
That's like strong arm robbery.
this stuff around Europe, eh? Let's find them. Our luck, they won't be out today.
It is a work day, Monday. I don't know if that applies to scammers.
We are pretty early.
We are.
It is like 10 a.m. 10 a.m. on a Monday.
Well,
That's
I
when
think
you come
we
out,
should,
get the content.
Go to Westminster Bridge and find the cup and ball scammers. Do you know about them?
Let's go.
Oh my God, the cup and ball scam has hit the UK? Dude, that is such a crazy scam. Like, Florida does that so much. The objective of the game is to, if they do it in threes, right? They do it in threes. So there's somebody playing the game, there's somebody hosting the game, and then there's another person watching. They all know each other. Don't think they're random. They all know each other. and they make it look like they winning and having a good time, and you walk up like, oh, I'll try, and then they geek you up. Oh yeah, I just won X, Y, and Z. Yeah, I did. I seen them do that. Then boom, you down $400.
Teach me.
They let you win, and then they double the bet, and then you done.
Buzz, is this here where these horses are? Is this the spot where you keep seeing those videos and people touch the horse and they get yelled at?
This is where, yeah.
Oh yeah, I see that all the time. That's here. You know those Instagram reels and TikToks, and someone will stand too close to the horse, and then the bloke will go, "Get away!"
Oh, I didn't see this when I was
Mounted
there.
bodyguard.
Yeah, wow, that's mad, bro. I always wondered where that was. I thought that was the front of the palace.
Oh yeah, it is. Sorry, it's the front of the palace. This is.
Oh, is it?
Well, it's not. There is one at the front of the palace, but the palace is sort of further that way.
So there's one there also.
So this is Whitehall, where we are now.
Yeah.
Beware.
This it though. This it. I remember I seen that black lady, and that horse was so like happy to see her.
Horses make hit or bite.
Yeah. Imagine being the person on the horse just getting stared at all day. Because there's people that are here that are just literally just staring at them. They're just standing there like that. Like hundreds of them. They're not even moving.
You just can't cough. Can't do
Imagine
anything.
being the person on the horse and there's just people like that. And then,
I'm doing my job. I'm still gonna collect a check.
like, honestly, those
As soon as I get out of work, if I seen something decent, I'm trying to.
circles around that
Spin the block.
that mounted horse, they were people not moving like they were watching a soccer match. Like, I'll be on the horse like, what are you staring at, bro? It's a horse, move. So this is 10 Downing Street. This is the Prime Minister's house. Look, it's so secured.
Also, it's not like we see in the movies. 10 Downing Street is not like we see in the movies. It look like an open street that anybody can walk down. Barack Obama's house in Chicago, you can walk down that street except when he's home. If he's home, ain't no coming down that street. It's over. But if he like out the country on vacation, you can go down there.
There's police with machine guns everywhere.
I think you can always walk down it, but they watching you. But you can't drive down it all the time.
Oh, it's in there.
Yeah. Like it's just up. It's,
Oh, yep.
a wooden door. Well, it's not a wooden door anymore. It's a reinforced door. It used to be a wooden door until the IRA fired a mortar into there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the IRA. They parked up and they fired a mortar into 10 Downing Street.
Wow.
Yeah.
What? That's crazy.
So naturally they reinforced it.
Yeah, all right. No more wooden doors. Well,
Yeah, see, I didn't go all the way over here. I didn't even see Big Ben when I was in London. I didn't see the
bridge?
Oh, I
Westminster
did.
Bridge?
I was over here. Okay.
Oh, now that we've caught one, see these rickshaws?
yeah.
These are extortionate.
Are they?
Extortionate.
In
So-
what way?
I mean, mate, the amount they charge you. I mean, black cabs are bad enough
Yeah.
in London, right? They are even worse.
What? Wait, what
I
is?
say it's a scam. It's just a tourist trap.
Yeah.
It's
They
unbelievable.
take you for a ride and charge you literally hundreds of pounds.
Mate, they take you for a ride in two different meanings of the word. Do you know what I mean? They take your wallet around the block, mate.
Wow, bro, this bridge is busy.
Nah, I didn't. Nah, I wasn't. I didn't go on this bridge. What bridge was I on?
Wallet around the block, mate.
Wow, bro, this bridge is busy.
Yeah.
I seen all of this from afar though. I wasn't this close though.
No, all around here is just a mate. You got the London Eye.
Yeah,
You got Elizabeth Tower and Big Ben that we just walked past.
yeah, true.
Like, and nowadays you see people queuing up in front of phone boxes and see people queuing up to take their Instagram picture.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, a phone box is not a thing. Like I seen one in Florida randomly, a couple days ago. I was like, has that always been there?
Really quite dystopian.
Oh, in front of the red box,
In front of the red box.
Yeah,
Back down the street we came.
Yeah.
There's a really iconic red box, and you can see Big Ben
they
in the
queue up
background.
for it. That's crazy.
One by one, single file.
Oh, I've actually seen quite a few people with that photo.
Yeah.
In next to a red box with Big
Yeah,
Ben.
yeah,
So
yeah.
they queue up in a line.
They queue up in a line. Unfortunately today we couldn't find any, but normally
Is that a bee?
there are
Harassing
some
you?
ball and cup scammers, right? So
Yeah, that's
pretend
a beat.
like they're playing a game with you. You know, it's they'll put a ball underneath a cup, shuffle it around. You know, and what they'll do is they'll get one of their friends to come in and
told you
put money in and say, oh, okay, and then pick the right one. They'll give their come in.
And it's crazy how this scam even be working. Look at these two dudes. This is the game host. This is his friend who's working with him, like I told y'all. Look how they look. They look alike. They're dressed alike. And this is probably the guy who's the guy watching. I told y'all it's in threes. This game is the same around the world.
And put money in and say, oh, okay, and then pick the right one. They'll give their friend the money back, and then a tourist will come in and do it, and they'll always lose.
Yeah. Oh, so to authenticate it, they get their mate to do it. They get their mate to win, so it like authenticates it. Yeah.
Exactly. And you get crowds and crowds of people just going around, and they must make so much money. But unfortunately,
Crowds
they're not out today.
Where are you, scammers?
Yeah,
walking around trying to get scammed, and yous are all asleep, mate. You're missing. This is your time to shine.
It's too early. You know, criminals come out a little bit later. They gotta sleep in.
You're missing your time to get exposed, mate. Or exposed. That's crazy. All jokes aside, Bart, let's get into the serious stuff. Everyone knows about the thing that we hear about London, like all the time, is people literally getting stabbed for Rolexes. Or not just Rolexes, but watches. Did someone just get killed or something?
Yeah, someone just got killed.
And it happens often, right?
I mean, even if they don't get killed, a lot of people get stabbed for their Rolex, their watch, luxury goods. So we're going to go to Knightsbridge now. We're going to hop on a train, and I'm going to show you where it most recently happened and where it like tends to happen.
Shout out to the UK, man. Hey, when I was there, them undergrounds, the buses, there's no AC in those, and you're thinking you're about to escape the heat. It wasn't that hot, but still, like, you think you're about to get a little break from that. No, you're just sitting in. It's even hotter down in the tube stations.
Knightsbridge.
And on the buses.
That's the place where the robberies happen.
I would say most, and around here, but mostly around Knightsbridge. Because you've got a lot of really luxury hotels where people camp outside waiting for rich people with luxury watches.
Wow. And so that just happened. That's when that person got killed. That's how that happened.
Yeah, that was
at the front of a hotel.
That was literally last month. Someone had come up to London. May he rest in peace. He'd come into London. I think he was with his girlfriend even, and he was outside a hotel. Well, it's a casino as well, and he got stabbed for his Rolex and killed.
Far out, bro. All right.
It's another thing, man. I ain't coming nowhere to flex. I ain't wearing no jewelry ever.
Let's go, Knightsbridge. We're jumping on the train.
We're jumping on the train.
All right, let's go.
I wear it in Chicago, because in Chicago I can walk around with the proper security, homie.
I'm not gonna lie, bro, for such an iconic place, these train stations are filthy, bro.
Yeah.
And they stink. That's not like piss, bro. Like, for such an iconic tourist place, bro, it's so neglected. When I walked down there, I was like, what? Where are we, bro?
No, this bit, in fairness, that is the station subway. This is the actual station.
Okay.
But there are a lot of stations around London. Even, it's a good little segue for me to talk about it.
Nah, the trains was good.
On the London Transport Network, TfL, there is so much crime.
Is there?
There's so much crime. So we talked about people getting their phones snatched, but there's a lot of offences to do.
Hey. Wait. Greg's. Shout out Greg's.
I don't know how to phrase it for YouTube. I've got phrases to do with women, incidents with men being a bit weird.
Oh, like sexual harassment, sexual assaults
on the London Underground.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
that's the common thing.
It's pretty common, and I would hazard a guess that a lot of people I know have either had it, like experienced it in some sort.
No way.
Or they've heard about it, or they've got friends who do. Yeah.
So for women on
I would have to look up the numbers.
the London Underground, it's just a common thing that most people know someone or are someone that it happened to.
I would say, look,
Like they just had weird run-ins with people, or it's actually happened. Like, actually been, or just weird guys have been catcalling.
I'm not gonna act as if it happens all the time, every day. You can't go on the underground, but it's very much not unheard of. And there's certain lines which don't have CCTV in the train.
Well,
so it's a bit. It can get a little bit iffy.
Well.
Man, y'all ain't even heard nothing about Chicago Red Line. Even the Green Line gets spooky sometimes, but that Red Line, man, you get it. Honestly, throughout the whole thing, it could happen. Something could happen. Something wrong could go. Something could go wrong.
Putrid, lad. It's putrid.
I remember cameraman Jerry. He was on the Red Line. I'm thinking he got threatened at gunpoint, or they flashed it at him because they was trying to do some goofy, and something happened. I don't know.
Where are we now?
So we are now in Knightsbridge.
Knightsbridge, yes. Coincidentally, right out front of the Rolex store.
So this is one of the richest areas of London.
Really?
You've got all of the
Knightsbridge. I ain't been here.
like really famous hotels are here. So you've got the luxury shops, Rolex.
Yeah.
You got Harrods as well, which we're going to go past Harrods.
Yep.
Yeah, see, I wasn't over here, I don't believe.
Massive, like quintessentially English department store.
Yeah.
And this is where a lot.
Oh yeah, Burberry,
everything. See,
yeah.
It's just right in itself.
And so here, let's go for a walk. This is ground zero for all of those famous watch robberies. You know, there was even a
Didn't the footballer get over here too?
time where the police were walking around. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Police were wearing watches.
I was going to mention that.
Yeah.
I was going to mention
Was that around here also?
Yeah, it's all around here.
Yeah.
It's around here, and it's also in Westminster where we just were.
Yeah.
But here, especially because, I mean,
There's bait. So y'all heard of bait cars? There's bait Rolexes here.
hotels here are unbelievable. And what the robbers will do is wait outside
Yep.
a hotel, a luxury hotel, or a casino, or a shop like Burberry, for example, and they'll see people wearing Rolexes, and then they'll come up to them, maybe in a group. They'll try and take it off their hand. They'll pull out a knife. You know.
So literally here where we're standing.
Literally here where we're standing,
Yeah.
and we're about to circle round to the Park Tower Hotel.
That's crazy.
Which is where, like I said, that incident happened with that young man last month.
Where the young man was killed,
Yeah.
stabbed to death.
Stabbed to
Far
death.
out.
So yeah, you got YSL. Knightsbridge is really one of the
This
rich.
is like Viagra Triangle in Chicago. Like all the nice stuff is in that area. Why do we call it Viagra Triangle? I think you can put two and two together, man. There's some old people over there that's into the, what do they call it? Sugar babies. Hence the name.
Just areas. And so when I say luxury high profile robberies, I don't just mean watches. They steal bags of designer clothes as soon as people walk out the shop.
Yeah, well.
I think there's been a few car robberies around here. It's not that often.
Yep.
But there's car robberies.
Car robbery, like a carjacking, like they pull people out and drive off.
Yeah, although I haven't, to be honest, I haven't heard of that for a while.
Yeah.
But people like luxury bags, nicked everything. And this is not, it's not the same as like the phone snatching in terms of I would argue it's a lot more malicious because it's like these people.
Oh, so these people are coming armed for confrontation. It's not like I just sneakily grab something and run.
No.
This is getting
organised.
serious now.
This is organised. This is organised.
It's all organized. 100% though. They're all organized. There's no randomness to it. Somebody's running it at the top. It's not all. It's not all. Some people are just playing their role. Yeah, I'll do this. I'll do that. I'll do this. Oh, you new? You go do this. All right, you moving up the chain? You do this now.
And so then I imagine it would happen often just even on this street where Rolex, Tom Ford, YSL, Dior, like we're in the mix of it. So that they would just how are they? Do you think they'd be easy to be spotted? What do they do? Like just hang around there, pretend they're talking?
Well, normally it will be one person who's
it'd be
looking
one.
out.
All right.
No, so one person will be looking out.
Yep.
And there might be people in a car or people round the corner.
Oh, makes sense.
So what you you get like a lookout who looks for these people coming out of the hotels.
Okay, and they pull up.
And then they pull up.
Oh, yeah. All right, makes sense, because I'm thinking like, I can imagine 4 or 5.
Yeah, man, it was just like it was Chicago, man, down on Michigan Avenue. Remember they used to have snatching, what did they call it? Snatching grabs? They used to like run in the store and deep, I'm talking like 30, 40 deep, and snatch everything they could and run out.
Lads that would be very distinguishable, and you would imagine you wouldn't belong here, sitting around there just like, you just thinking like, bro, what are you doing? So bro, they
it's
in the middle of the day like this.
Sometimes, but mostly at night. Mostly at night.
All right.
But you know, this area never sleeps.
Yeah.
So
because it would have to happen to an extent during
Louis Vuitton behind
the day, because the stores would have to be open if they're snatching all the designer clothes and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of videos of people sort of putting the bags in the boot of their car.
Yeah.
Or just
which is stupid. That's stupidity.
Them in their car, and then people just roll up on a scooter and just take them and go off again. But with the hotels, I suppose you can kind of do that 24/7, because people are going to be checking in, checking out.
Yeah, at a hotel that's different. Yeah. And just to explain a little bit what we glanced on before we sort of brushed over it, when I was saying the police around here were putting on, they were like,
dang, y'all got UPS? You know, I mean, what does UPS stand for? Universe. What does UPS stand? Hey Siri. What does UPS stand for? I guess Siri is tired of my didn't even answer me.
Baiting watch robbers, so the police would pretend they're ordinary people wearing fake Rolexes and would be walking around like waiting for people, and people like lads would come up and try to rob them, and they'd pull guns out like freeze.
Not no guns. Ain't no guns here.
Bro, imagine being that lad, bro. You see him trying to rob someone for a Rolex, and it's just 2 police pull a gun in your face.
Yeah, imagine going to jail and you in the bullpen or you in the holding cell, and you doing intake, and people like, why are you here for? Imagine running into SJ. And he like, why are you here for? Oh man, I got caught by a bait Rolex. Huh? Like now you gotta hold my pocket and watch my drawers every night.
Easy, you just be like, come on, bro.
You're thinking that you're gonna make like
come on, bro. That's a setup, mate. I plead not guilty.
No, honestly.
But even recently, what's going on, bro? It feels like every streamer or rapper or YouTuber that comes here, something's been. Didn't a rapper just get stabbed?
Yeah, top 5.
Top 5.
Top 5.
Where did that happen?
Well, top 5. Well, I don't. He's not a rapper. Well, is he a rapper? I don't know. He's a rapper / like troll / street dude. He was instigating it. It wasn't like it was random though. He was like, oh man, it's wet out here. X, Y, and Z. He's disrespecting the hood. You know what I'm saying? And they came and got him. But that's different.
And then streamers come. Even that streamer that runs.
Yeah.
Ashton Hall. Didn't he end up running out of here or something?
Mate, I'm telling you, it was in Finsbury Park, which is North London. I'm pretty sure that's where. Don't quote me on it. I'm pretty sure that's where top 5 got stabbed.
Oh, really?
Mate, there's been a lot of American rappers who have come to the UK, had their chains stolen, been stabbed. Like, it's.
Nah, I'm joking. Snatch it. I don't care. This is my cheap chain. Yeah, really?
Yeah. It does happen here, and I think the UK. It's quite funny actually. I do a lot of work with a channel called Tea and Crumpets, because that's what a lot of Americans think of the UK.
You be working with Tea and Crumpets, huh? Well, where was you when I was out there, buddy? I hope for my next trip you around.
Tea and Crumpets.
Yeah.
But you gotta come to the hood with me.
Reality, they come over here.
Yeah.
And it's nothing like that.
Yeah.
It's not.
I mean, it's. You can find that out there, but it is more like a normal lifestyle, like any first world country. Like it's regular. It's crime. There's police. There's all
nothing
of that.
like that, and that's why we gave it that name, because just what we were talking about. They come over. They think that it's all just the UK's so soft, man.
Yeah.
And then they get stabbed or they get their watch or chain taken.
Yeah.
Which obviously is terrible. I'm not advocating for it at all.
Yeah.
just as we're talking about that, we're outside the Park Tower Casino.
Oh, is this where that lad got killed?
This is where, unfortunately, my God,
I'm not going to no casino that's in the middle of the city.
the rest of his soul. The poor lad got, he got killed for his watch here just last month. And armed watch robberies have increased by 56%.
That's
Really?
too big.
Last year.
It's too hot.
2024.
Imagine going to the
1.6
casino with
billion
after
pounds
all your
worth of watches
winnings.
were stolen in London.
1.6 billion.
Worth of watches
Wow, last year.
last year,
Lucrative business.
Just in London.
just in London.
Brother, wow.
Yeah.
That's like every day.
Pretty much. It's four on average. 4 high-end timepieces get stolen a day in London.
Jeez, man.
Now
Wow.
that might not be all armed gangs coming up to someone and putting a knife to it.
No, of course.
But still.
But 4 high-end watches a day. So the market and the targeting of it is huge.
Yeah, it's massive.
So he came out here and they were waiting out here for him.
Yeah, I'm sure it would have functioned like how I said. Like I'm sure there was probably a spotter, or maybe there was just a group of them out here waiting.
Yeah.
But appalling.
Far out, bro. It's crazy. Crazy, brother. Can't even wear your watch around the city. In a nice area. It's not like you're walking around the hood with a Rolex on.
Nah, see me, I gotta hop out black truck, go right into where I'm going, and my car gotta be right outside for me to have any jewel. You know, just necessary precaution.
You're in your city's rich area. You're in the part of the city where you're supposed to wear that stuff.
Yeah.
That's
and you're
true.
supposed to be safe to do it. You know what I mean? All right, bro, I reckon it's time now that we head to one of the estates.
Let's do it.
Yeah? What's the first estate we're going to? Salisbury.
Aylesbury Estate.
Aylesbury
in
Estate.
South London.
South London, Aylesbury
Borough
Estate.
of
Where did I go in South London?
Southwark. Yeah.
All right, bro, let's go. Straight off the bus.
Right into it. You hear me? Yeah.
Abandoned?
Yeah.
Wow.
The whole estate is?
Anymore.
That's an abandoned block.
This block's been abandoned, so welcome to Aylesbury Estate.
Yep.
They're knocking down this estate. It's one of the biggest council estates in Europe, right? One of the biggest. I mean, I guess it's also known as projects.
Yep.
I guess you call it in other countries.
Yep.
It's one of the biggest projects in Europe.
I went to
So
Brixton.
they're clearing out these blocks.
Peckham.
Yep.
These blocks are just empty, and there's just squatters, full of squatters,
Oh, no way.
full of squatters in these blocks.
Because I can still see people living, like there's clothes on the... So they're squatters.
So this particular block here,
Yep.
I think there might be 1 or 2 people
Yep.
still left in the entire block.
Yep.
There's another block up there which is a little bit taller.
Yep.
Nobody's left in there.
Nobody's left
It's
in
all
them.
fenced off.
Wow. So this is like the biggest housing
I
estate in
ain't
Europe.
go here.
Yeah, at
Wow.
its time it was one of the biggest.
Oh, yep.
The actual biggest one is in Dagenham, Barking and Dagenham, where we're not going to that estate later, but it's around the area. It's also one of the most
Oh, so this is north of Peckham. So I was right here.
notorious estates in London.
Yeah, why? Why is that?
Well, first of all,
Yeah.
look at the way it looks.
Just visually, yeah.
Visually, it looks like you're in the Soviet Union or an ex-Soviet country.
Yeah.
The reason I brought you here is because we couldn't make a video about crime in London without talking about, as soon as you go out of central London, you've got the housing estates
Yeah.
where they're...
Because this was like, we only just came into South London. We're only really, really shallow into South London.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're pretty close to the city.
We are 15 minutes away from an area which is being described as like one of the most up and coming areas in London.
Yeah.
And
Like I always tell y'all, man, they always put the hood is always very, very close to the richest area possible. Huh. I almost think it's on purpose, almost.
this is what's here. It's a tale of two cities.
Yeah. So all of these still have people in them.
Yeah,
I feel like I walked through here.
Oh yeah, look, bro. There's that style over there too. Yeah.
And the borough that we're in currently, Southwark,
Nah,
it's been called the knife capital of London
Yeah.
I mean, it's one of quite like there's a fair few boroughs that have really bad issues with knife crime.
Yeah.
But in this borough alone, there's 18 knife
Where's the garbage can?
related incidents a week,
Yeah, wow.
which is in this borough, and boroughs are not big in London, by the way.
Yeah,
There
yeah.
may be,
So it's like two and a half a day.
yeah,
Wow.
and that's in quite a small area.
Yeah.
Like to walk from one side of a borough to the other will probably take maybe an hour and an hour
Yeah.
and a little bit.
Yeah.
You know, they're not big areas, but it's places like this where
Dang, this whole thing is like
estates where
Yeah.
there's quite a lot of gang crime.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not just this estate, but this is a really good example of it.
Yeah.
So much so that Top Boy was filmed. A lot of it was filmed here.
Oh yeah, this was Top Boy. How I missed.
Oh, wait.
A lot
Yeah, I
of
gotta
Top Boy
come
was
back.
filmed here on this estate. Yeah.
I remember
Wow.
this scene.
There's a lot of antisocial behaviour that happens. People can hang around, you might get mugged on a walkway, or there'll be like gangs all waiting around.
Yeah.
And because it's raised off the street level,
Yeah.
it makes it a lot
W
harder for police to
haircut,
deal
ma'am.
with things.
Far out.
Because people are walking around the estate, sort of 2 floors up. You see, this is
Yeah.
where the walkway sort of goes. So
Yeah.
the police, they have to run all the way up here, and
Yeah.
you don't
Oh,
know
so
it.
it's not like another. Yeah, it's like another street.
Yeah, when these were being built, crime wasn't at an all-time high, and nobody could have thought that knife crime and any other type of crime would be so prevalent. But these are not police friendly. That's why so much be going on in them, and that's why they want to tear them down. Look at Caprini Green in Chicago. Boy, the GDs had that mug on lock. You couldn't get in there. Police was scared to go there. Boy, with so much money being made in there, with so many kitchens in there that wasn't really used for cooking. Come on, man. They had that whole thing set up like Alcatraz, man. Shout out to them members. Shout out to YouTube. Remember, I don't condone that type of energy. I'm just here.
Get up here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. So they're up off the street and then elevated 2 stories up.
Yeah.
So it's like their little world up here.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Look at it. You know what I mean? This is another street.
Yeah.
We're up here. All of these walkways are now 2 stories up and away from the roads.
Yeah. And that's when problems.
These walkways are people's front doors.
Yeah.
Oh, so each one of these
You can see the police come in. It's convenient.
is someone's front door.
Yeah.
What a unique design. I've never been in projects like this, where you come up off the street and all of their front doors, and they got their own streets pretty much 2 stories up.
Yeah, that is unique.
Yeah. But that estate's all just, everything's, windows are all smashed and far out. Is there, in different estates, in different parts of London,
Yeah.
is it ethnically divided? Like, is it, because a lot of places are like that. Can you say, oh yeah, in this part of London, this estate is all Africans, or this estate is all Jamaicans or Indians?
I would say this much.
Yeah.
On estates, in inner cities, you're going to have so many
Everything.
different cultures.
Yeah.
And of course, the area it's in.
That's what I noticed too. You couldn't really go to a specific estate in like a specific area, and it was like, oh, the hood only black people is here. Nah, everybody was there. That's why in the UK you can't even really look at it like that. You can't even be like, oh, he a XYZ trying to be this and that. No, he probably is that. You don't know. In America now, it's questionable.
Does depend on like what the predominant culture.
Oh,
would
this
be.
is Moscow
What is like
17.
South London?
Oh, it depends where you go. So around here,
Yeah.
it's a weird mix. So I'd say there's quite a lot of there's loads of Latino people.
Yeah.
There's quite a lot of African
Where?
people.
Yeah.
There's quite a lot of Caribbean people. It's a massive mix.
Oh, so it's mixed here? Yeah.
I seen 2 Latin people when I went to the UK.
It's like a massive melting pot
Yeah.
of culture
Oh, okay.
together.
That's very unique, because
It is unique.
in almost every other example, gangs and fights are pretty much divided along the lines of
Culturally,
ethnicity.
yeah.
In most places
Facts.
I've been. So, like, for example, if there was like estates full of like South or Central Americans and then Africans, they would almost in all circumstances be divided in as different gangs, and then they'd kill each other over that. The greatest example is the United States.
Yeah.
There it is. 100%.
Like the slightest difference is you're in a complete different gang and you must kill that person. So it's not really like that.
Yeah. Especially in Chicago. People think Chicago's like a melting pot. Chicago is very segregated. Like there's neighborhoods named the neighborhood of the ethnicity of people who live there. And it's normally 99% of that ethnicity is there. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not going there. Simple as that, you know?
It's not like that at all.
Yeah.
Like, don't get me wrong, like, this country does have its fair share of racial incidents and whatnot, but it's not a case of like, we stick together because we're this one race. It will be like, we'll stick together because we're all from this estate. We're all from... In London, what we have is postcodes.
Oh, really? Yeah.
So a postcode is like a zip code. It's like an area code. So it might be, we're all from this postcode and we've all grown up together.
Yeah.
So we stick together. More.
So that's the same as Sydney, postcode wars.
Yeah.
It's
not...
Chicago is kind of moving towards that. Like, nah. Like, there's still always going to be specific gangs, specific neighborhoods. But at the same time, like, people's like, oh yeah, man, now we gotta kind of be cliquey. I'm cool with whoever I want to be cool with. This person grew up over here. He moved away, but he's still part of this hood, so I'm cool with him. There's a lot of renegades. They can be under the 5, but dropping a 5 the next day because they ain't like how they was moving. Like, it's weird.
There's not division like along ethnic lines in terms of like gang violence.
I've actually got my postcode on my leg. Hence why I wore track pants today, because I thought if I get around, then maybe they're the enemy of people with a 20 on their leg, and they might think this bloke is from North London, kill him. And I was like, no, babe, I'm from Australia, mate. I'm a YouTuber.
And it's red.
He took a photo of me because of the mad backdrop, and I was just posing like I was a tough guy. He goes, bro, you know what you look like? You look like the Albanian final boss. I'm like, what does that mean?
Mate, I'm telling you, when we go to Barking, and there's a lot of Albanians there, they're going to think that you're...
Oh, really?
You're just one of them, bro, I'm telling you.
So, Albanians are like Bosnians, similar. They're right next to each other, right? Because I've been called that before. A lot of people in Australia said, bro, you look like you're some like Bosnian gangster or something. I go, what does that mean, bro?
Yeah, I thought he was definitely something like not... Like, because I remember Spanian dropped like an Instagram where he was saying what nationality he was, and I was like, dang, you straight European? Like, they can't be.
I heard they're crazy, Albanians or something. They've really become notorious around Europe.
Well, so where we're actually going to go later in Barking, that's like the stronghold of... There's an Albanian gang called the Albanians. They make music as well.
Yep.
But in the media, it's been reported that they have quite a strong grip on the area.
Shout out to the Albanians.
And they actually filmed a music video on the estate, and they brought a tank to the estate.
Yeah, they wild. Where did they get a tank from? We do not know.
Yeah.
They brought a tank?
Yeah, to an estate like this.
How?
I know.
I don't even know where to begin with that. What? So that just means that one of them randomly has a tank in his garage.
I saw it when it happened, yeah. I saw it when it happened, and the tank just came. They were just wrapping around the tank. And I was just like... so I had to kind of double take.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
This place is huge, eh?
When I tell you, if you see those cranes at the top of the road, these new builds, in the same way that there's these large blocks at the top, right, these tall blocks at the end, right down there used to be more.
Oh,
used
really?
to go on really, really far.
Far out. Let me evaluate the functionality.
And that's how I was when I was out in London. I was like, golly, these things is... I'm talking about, boy, you walk through one of these, you could walk a good little 10,000 steps. It's far.
Of their training equipment. I like doing this. Bro, this I like.
Oh, this is
I've seen
nice.
these in China where they actually have sliding dumbbells.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you get to that part where it locks out like that. Where is that part? It has a part in, there you go. And you can add your own add your own weight to it or minus your weight. I don't know what this control. Oh, this is a bicep curl machine.
No way.
Yeah, bicep curls. Surely not. What is something? Chin-ups, abs, like leg raises,
or dips.
That's a pec deck, brother. They have a
bench
pec
press.
Deck. Hold this. Look.
I've never seen this in my life. Oh, that's nice. Now, see, this is, I've never seen this type of workout of equipment anywhere in America, like outside. Like, you'll get some stuff, but like it won't be this intricate. Like, this is pretty cool. Like, you could actually come out here and really get in shape.
That's a proper pec deck, lad. This stuff gets me so excited. Bro, in Australia, we got like granny ones.
Yeah.
They're
in
just
America
unusable.
too.
They're pretty much just decoration.
Wait.
Yeah, this is what we have. It does, yeah.
Crunch.
It does nothing, bro. Yeah.
That's for abs. That could work though.
Where else have you been in the world and you've seen architecture like this?
Yeah. It's up there with the worst. What's this?
Straight blocks.
That's the stairway. Oh, where's the lift?
They're all locked.
No, there's pushes. Here we go. It's like it knew we were.
Oh, these are functional. Is this not abandoned?
These places are hammered.
Yeah, man.
This block of flats is depressing.
See, and that's the thing when you get this type of energy when you go with somebody who knows, like he knew that this was still functional.
I was round there with my friend and we had to go into one of the tool blocks to go and do something. I think we were meeting someone, I can't remember. Anyway, my friend, we took the lift up and it was creaking. So he got to the top and we thought, nah, we're going to take the stairs down. Yeah. Get down the stairs 2 floors, we hear the door slam behind us and someone chasing. So we had to run all the way down and run out of the estate. Someone was chasing us out.
Oh, they were chasing you?
Yeah, they were chasing us. They were chasing us out. And it happened in that block there, the one behind that new building.
Yeah.
And that's the Shard in the background.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it is, yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So that's the city just there, yeah.
That's the city.
He's so close but so far.
If you move a little bit this way, behind that tree in between those blocks, that's the financial district.
Oh, really? Yeah.
In the distance, Canary Wharf.
Yeah.
It's places like this. I'm telling you about the gang culture and crime.
Yep.
It's places like this where there have been numerous young boys killed. I'm talking anywhere from about 14 to mid-20s, even early 30s.
So all of this is abandoned?
Yeah, and I'm sure you'll know about the knife crime problem in London.
Mm-hmm.
It's very real.
Trying to look at the doors.
Very real, and mostly gang related. Sometimes it can be to do with robberies, but a lot of it is gang related.
Yeah.
Areas having problems with other areas.
Yeah.
Estates having problems with other estates.
Really?
And a lot of it boils down to that. People lose their lives over it, and whenever there's a place where there's a lot of poverty, deprivation, the housing quality is quite low, kind of invites these things to happen.
That's true.
And
that's true. There'll be no opportunity. Let's just be working off straight boredom.
I'm
bored. Let's go get active.
Around here a lot.
Yeah, like suburbs.
In these very buildings.
In these buildings, and people would maybe congregate in these buildings, gangs would form.
Yeah.
People along these walkways. I don't even hazard a guess of what these walkways have seen in their time.
Yeah, I could imagine.
Probably a lot of deals. Probably a lot of cheeks getting clapped. Probably a lot of things.
I mean, now that it's coming down and being knocked down, it's not really deadly to walk around here. Otherwise, we wouldn't be doing it.
Yeah.
It's still not 100%.
Oh, so these still have people in them? Yeah, there's people all around us. Yeah. Oh, look under here.
Sketch.
This was the garage, I think. I don't know if I'd leave my car in here.
No. Nice photography. Somebody's leaving something down
Bottom
there.
of the empty building.
Bottom of the empty building.
Yeah.
See, so all how you got all the corridors.
Yeah.
And the walkways with all the doors, it's like that, but they're all locked off. All of the flats are locked.
Yeah, well.
Got corrugated metal on them. because they're knocking it down. That's why they're doing it in phases, moving people out block by block.
Yeah.
We're gonna go around here.
Yeah.
This block now, supposedly completely empty, but this estate, the problem now isn't knife crime. That it is now squatters and drug addicts.
I thought squatters couldn't legally squat in a building made like apartment building. Maybe because it's zoned to be tore down or something, they can do it. But like, if the police come and ask them to leave, they gotta leave. They don't need no court thing or anything. Because it's not
people
a
who
place
you have
of
no
business.
idea who they are living around here. And in this block where most of it is empty, apart from a few flats, imagine being the last resident left in there.
Oh, nah. Imagine that. So it's just randoms living in there squatting. It's probably full of illegal immigrants.
The problem here as well is that there's no security doors. Normally with apartment blocks and blocks of flats in the UK,
Yeah.
there's like a security door you have to put in a PIN code.
Yeah. I noticed y'all was just walking freely in here.
None here. There's none. I think there's security now so that people don't squat.
Oh yes, he's a security guard.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Security's not doing very well of a job. Y'all been all up and through down these places.
That's crazy.
15 minutes away from central London.
Yeah.
That's how it be.
Scared the shit out of me. He sits up like there. I turned around, he's right there. Scared the shit out of me.
Yeah, you can see here, like there's the metal in the windows. That's to stop squatters getting in. And that's
Oh, is that what that is?
Yeah, that flat's empty.
Oh, they put metal over the windows. Look at that.
Yeah.
Where?
On that floor there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
God
there's
damn.
security, so it's going to be difficult for us to get up. But if we could walk on this walkway, you'd see that there are all the doors are locked.
Yeah.
All of them boarded up.
Yeah, bro. It's
And this
look how much water's leaking down. It's like a running tap leaking down through the buildings. It's probably the taps are probably left on up there. You can imagine there'd be like a few taps left on from the.
I'm pretty sure the city's not going to be paying for leaking pipes. They probably cut that off. The whole building ain't got no pipe water.
squatters. They wouldn't care.
The council, the local council, haven't really treated these people very well. There's reports of them not having any electricity. They haven't sort of like
Trying to force them out.
water for periods of time on this estate because they're moving it out and because they're knocking it down. They don't want to refurbish it. Obviously,
they don't care.
no, give it access.
Access prohibited from the communal areas. Any social behaviour management office. Southwark Any Social Behaviour Unit. Is that a common thing? Any social behaviour unit.
Oh, I see the bars on the windows now.
Here you go.
Y'all sure about these steps?
Yeah.
You accidentally touch anything, you might get hepatitis B.
All the doors are locked.
Yeah.
All the doors, everything here.
All right, sweet. That's where are we going now?
So we're en route to Whitechapel Market.
Whitechapel.
That's it.
What's Whitechapel about?
So
Didn't you say that's like the most antisocial place or something?
it was on one of the lists for the most antisocial
antisocial
town centres and
In London.
In London.
Wow. The most
What do you mean? Just a lot of debauchery be going on over there or something? I gotta go back to London.
antisocial town centre in London. That's huge. What's this dog unit about?
This is
That's
about
police.
squatters. That's for
squatters.
in the block.
Wow, look at that.
It's a real problem.
Let the dogs out.
All right, let's go.
No bus this time. Straight Ubers.
Whitechapel. Well, Whitechapel, lad.
There was a lot of this in London when I went. There was a lot of this in I'm trying to figure out, was there as much in Manchester? No, it was more in London. They had these open air street markets like this.
Chapel Market.
Whitechapel Market. This is the heart of the East End.
Wow.
When you think of the East End of London,
Yeah.
this is what you think of. Like Whitechapel, Brick Lane.
$5. You can't beat some of these prices though. Now I don't know if I eat at this restaurant. It's giving real Goop Scoop vibes, and I need somewhere with windows. They got windows?
This is not like
it's a little open thing right here.
any part of London I've been to.
No, it's one of the most multicultural.
This look good.
So where we are, the borough, Tower Hamlets, one of the most multicultural boroughs. It's got a massive.
There we go. What it is Greg's, ain't it?
Bengali community and like South Asian community.
That's Greg's. Yeah, just send me in there. I'm cool.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Bengali. What's that? Bangladesh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the reason that I brought you here,
Yep.
A, is because this is where Jack the Ripper was on the prowl back in the day,
Oh really?
and also because really this is
It's the most antisocial.
It's been flagged up on a list of London town centres recently as one of the most antisocial like areas in London.
Yeah, well.
So there are other places on the list.
Looks like a bunch of people minding their business, doing their normal hustle and bustle of the day.
Yeah.
And now it is early though.
I think this is like a good example because it's really bustling, you know?
Yeah.
You know, maybe about like groups hanging around and
Yeah.
antisocial behaviour orders being given out, which is something that we have in this country, which is if you're being like a public nuisance or threatening people or anything like that, you get an antisocial behaviour order.
And what does that exactly do? I feel like it doesn't really do anything. What's going on, Doc?
Really?
Yeah, and this is a hotspot.
What does that mean? Like antisocial? What exactly?
Yeah, good question, Spanian. Because what is it?
What does that mean?
So it means I mean, look at there's loads of vandalism.
Yeah.
It means that people are hanging around, smoking, like drinking, maybe like threatening.
Yeah.
Do they not hand those out in Piccadilly Gardens? I feel like they don't.
People, that sort of thing. And I say down here, I've had a fair few experiences where like I've been harassed down here.
Really?
Or yeah, like I've had
Because you
people
live
try and
close
take
to
stuff.
here.
Yeah, I live in this borough.
Yeah.
And Rishi Sunak, who was the old Prime Minister before we had Keir Starmer,
Yeah.
he called it a no-go area.
Really?
He called this borough, not just
a
like
no-go
the whole borough
area?
of Tower Hamlets, he called it a no-go area. Now,
Really?
Why? How bad must it have been?
to be honest, I'll be completely honest. I walk through round here almost like most days.
Yeah.
And for me, it's like, I like East London. My whole family.
It look calm.
Yeah.
So it doesn't feel too bad. But there are, like, with the antisocial behaviour problems, there might be groups hanging around, people saying, what are you doing around here?
Oh, really?
Things like that. Yeah, I've had it to me a couple of times.
It's
happened to me.
And it just happens to you just walking around like just a normal person.
And to be honest, I don't think I look particularly conspicuous or like...
You don't look at all whatsoever of like someone who's trying to be tough, trying to be in a gang, like not at all.
No.
So for you, like I could understand if I got asked that, because they'd say, tattoos, look at this bloke, who do you think you are? So you even get harassed.
Yeah, I wouldn't, it's not like a daily occurrence.
Yeah, of course.
Walking like through here, it's happened a few times.
I feel, tell me if I'm incorrect, by looking at the way you are now, are you you feel like, I just feel like you're very like anxious.
I'm a little bit more on edge.
Yeah, you are. I can see it. Yeah,
he's paying attention a lot. His body rocking, his hands is you know what I'm saying? What is this on his neck?
Yeah, I'm trying to. You look nervous.
He doesn't look comfortable over here anymore.
Yeah.
You got your eyes peeled. Yeah, it's like
that's how it happened though. When you at the crib, when you close to home, you gotta be on 10.
you're not focusing on the camera.
Yeah. No, literally. Do you know what? Whitechapel, I wouldn't say that it's like a gang area. I'm sure, like, I know there are some gangs, I'm sure there are some gangs around it, but it's not really a gang area. It's more just like, you never know what someone's going to come and say to you up on the street type of thing, because it's happened to me a few times. It's happened to people I know.
Like what type of stuff? Tell me, what would they say exactly?
So I've like had people stop basically saying like, oh, like you shouldn't be drinking like alcohol on the street round here. I've had people, I've had people like they've said that, but that's never happened to me. Round here, it's just.
That's not very extreme.
I feel like when I walk down here, I just have to be on like a little bit more on edge. And I like Tower Hamlets as a borough. And I like the fact that like to be honest, there's some really good food spots down here as well. But Bengali food is unreal.
Yeah.
Like, it is really good.
Never had it, but I'm not opposed to trying it. I think y'all told me like when I was trying Indian takeaway, y'all said it's Bengali. Is that what y'all told me?
And so I like coming down here, but I just feel a little bit on edge. Markets are always quite a place for, you never really know who's going to be lurking around the market, especially in London.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, you never know who's going to be lurking around. I don't know, what do you feel? How are you feeling walking around?
How do I say this?
It looked calm. I'm trying to tell you, it looked calm. It just looked like a bunch of people doing their day-to-day stuff. It don't look like it got no problems.
In a polite way. I guess this is fair to say. Because I'm from Australia, we do never ever see what you would call like, what do you call Asians? We call Indians or Bangladesh or Sri Lankan.
Yeah.
Or Pakistan.
Yeah.
In any way, scary or tough people.
Right.
Whatsoever. And that's the area we're in, and clearly surrounded by lots of them. But I feel like it's a very different story in London. In London,
and that's when y'all was sending me to neighborhoods like this. Spanian. That is exactly how I felt. Like, wait, this ain't what y'all saying it really is, because these people where I'm from are not like that. They are not like that. They are a calm, community strong, let's just live our lives in peace and stay out the way type energy. But the way I was making it seem like they wanted pure smoke. And I can understand that. I respect the landscape of anybody's hood. Like, okay, it just wasn't clicking in my head that this is, you know what I'm saying?
Like, that's not the case.
Now, don't get me wrong. Out in America, there is some people that are like that, but like most, nah.
Yeah, I think.
Is it fair to say that? Because here I feel you feel like very nervous, and I'm looking around and I feel like
at peace,
so safe. To be
talk to him, Spanian. And that's a real observation. That's how I felt.
Honest, yeah. I don't know why. Like, I don't see it. But don't get me wrong. I guess there would be like unsafe, but I just don't see it. Yeah, that's personally. If you ask me,
when I was exploring Levelsham and what's the other one with sight in it, long sight. Like, that's how I felt. Like, I was. This is cool. It's calm. I live over here. You know what I'm saying? All these people right here, in my mind, signify peace.
That's hey, Vala.
Yeah. Good channel.
Oh yeah, good channel.
Yeah, YouTube, yeah?
Yeah, YouTube.
What's the name, sir?
Spanian. Yeah. Spanian.
Okay, give me that.
Yeah, top it up.
Okay, thank you very much.
All right, bye.
Enjoy the Bengali area?
Yeah.
Okay, where are you from?
See what I'm saying? Nice, introductive, very smooth, calm, wants to know what's going on. There ain't nothing wrong.
Sydney, Australia.
Australia,
yeah.
How are you? Okay.
Yeah, I'm good, bro.
Okay,
good to meet you.
Yeah, I'm from Bangladesh.
Bangladesh? Yeah, beautiful.
Yeah.
Good food, huh?
Yeah, good food.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, it's very famous.
Yeah, nice.
One of my homegirls, she's Filipino and her dad is Bangladeshian or Bangladesh. Yeah, she can cook. I know that food good, so yeah, I know Bangladesh food. Got it.
See, this is why I don't think it's fair what Rishi Sunak said. It's not a no-go area.
Yeah.
It's not like, and I don't want to get too political in this video, but I've had a lot of people. I know a lot of people who say like, "Oh, there's places like Whitechapel you can't even walk around." It's not true.
Yeah.
It's not true. Don't get me wrong.
Well, bro, I'm walking around with a big gold cross flexing. I'm tall. I stand out. I've got a camera. I know I got a hat on, but I got a massive cross tattooed on the back of my head. I feel completely fine here. I felt more worried in those flats we were before.
Yeah.
And when we're looking around, we're seeing like blokes on the balconies. I was like, you know, in my head, I'm thinking, do you know these blokes?
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel sweet.
here.
So that's funny that it's like that shows a different perception of.
And my question, like I put the question out there in one of the videos. I was like, wait, do y'all call these rough areas because they're actually rough, or do y'all call them rough areas because of the people that live here? Because it's not rough. I'm here, it's not rough.
Of what people,
but I also don't know what goes on when the lights are out, when it's nighttime. But
feel towards, like, yeah, in Australia we wouldn't. Don't get me wrong, they're definitely. I'm just gonna lie, bro. There definitely be lots of people. Lots. The majority would be like, look at that. I hate to be in that area. This is bullshit. Right. That would be one perspective. But if we're talking in terms of, like, do I feel like I'm in the most antisocial, scariest? Not at all. Not whatsoever.
Now, you know what? The thing is, most people are just trying to get on with their lives.
Yeah.
And that's why I went to these neighborhoods, because I'd be feeling like, bro, like, it's not that. You said you went to Lewisham? No, I went to Levelsham. Is that how you say it? Lewisham? No, I didn't go there. That's not how it was spelled.
And that's, no matter where you go.
That's why I went to these places. I was like, yo, it can't be as bad as people are saying it is.
No matter who the culture is, that's what most people are just trying to do.
Yeah.
Most people are just trying to get on with their lives. And around here, I'm a little bit more on edge because market is busy, it's bustling. You never know who's hanging around the market.
Yeah.
Right? But in terms of actually feeling really like, oh, you can't walk through it, like the ex-Prime Minister said.
Yeah.
I don't agree.
You don't agree.
So the crowd is making you nervous, which I feel that, because I don't like crowds either.
We're almost every day.
Yeah.
I live not far. I live on this same road, just further up.
Yeah.
You know, and I walk through it, and Tower Hamlets, this borough as a whole, which is.
And that's what it felt like. Yeah, 100. Somebody in the chat said, to be honest, it's because any non-white area we call a hood in the UK.
Used as a bit of a pawn in a lot of political discourse.
Yeah.
I would say personally, I've had very, very, very few problems.
Yeah.
Like I said, I've had some problems walking through it.
Yeah.
But there's always going to be people who are going to give you grief in a city.
Yeah.
In any neighborhood, nice, bogus, middle, poor, lower class, upper class, any neighborhood you can walk through and they're going to give you problems, look at you funny, or give you some type of issue.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Has this always been like an immigrant area?
So, it's really interesting, the history of Whitechapel and the East End, because it's always been an immigrant area to some degree.
Yeah.
So before it was majority like South Asian, it was majority Jewish.
Oh, Jewish, really?
Yeah. And then before that, it was majority Huguenot. That's what it was before.
I'm going to pretend I know what that is. Huguenot.
To my knowledge, I think they were French. They were a certain group of French, and I think they had a certain denomination of Christianity, but I'm not 100% sure.
Huguenot. Someone drop that in a comment. Teach us all what Huguenot. Someone chat GPT it quickly.
Yeah.
I have no idea what Huguenot is.
Well,
never even heard of it. I was today years old.
He's been, and Whitechapel, Stepney Green, Mile End, all around here have always been. The East End has always been the poorest part of London. Yeah. Always. Back in the day, it used to have actual slums here, and it was really, really dangerous. And
really,
so when people talk about, Whitechapel, you know, it's not.
I feel like this is how I feel about the UK. I love the UK, but I feel like they're on the same trajectory as America is, and you're just 10 years behind. So at a point, like, there was the hoods in America that was going through this same energy right now, and then it, super gentrified, got to what it was. But don't get me wrong. Now it's spinning around, and I feel like 10 years from now, the younger crowd coming up is really gonna be with the shits. It's really gonna get spooky. And y'all gonna be looking back like, man, 10 years ago, it was so peaceful. We took that for granted. Especially like towns like Chicago and New York and big cities. Like, y'all gonna look back, watch, mark my words. 10 years from now, 2025 and 2035, y'all gonna be looking back like, man, it's either gonna be super no issues in the UK, or it's gonna be the opposite, and y'all gonna be looking back like, oh man, 2025 was a good time.
It used to be, there's loads of immigrants. It's always been an immigrant area.
Oh, really?
Always. So they're clearly just not very informed. But there's a pub up here.
Yeah.
I believe that is the Blind Beggar. And the Blind Beggar is where, do you know about the Cray twins?
No.
So the Cray twins.
You don't know about the Cray twins?
Were two of the most notorious gangsters in London's history.
Really?
Yeah, two of the most notorious, and they operated all around here and in Hackney. These are like, and they made their way into high society too.
Really?
And the Cray twins shot and killed somebody in here.
Yeah.
I believe it was a guy called Jack the Hat. They shot and killed. And
Did I go here?
Yeah.
I was in here.
Pretty sure one of them got charged on that infamous pub, the Blind Beggar in Whitechapel.
Blind Beggar.
So
I could have swore, was I in here? I could have swore I went to a bar that they was there and that happened in.
there's always been crime.
Or maybe it just looked like it. Is this the one with the red where he walked in and he shot bro and right there? Like, I don't want to. I'm trying to watch what I say because of YouTube. But is this that one?
Always been crime around here.
Oh, and there's all projects here.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So not only is it like this bustling market, anti-social area,
Yeah.
but it's also in a hood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Okay.
There's loads of estates around.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because I wasn't sure because we jumped straight out the taxi there, the Uber, and we're like in a downtown. So I didn't know if we're in like a business district, but no, it's residential.
Well, down that side of the street,
Yep.
that's you're going into the
Oh,
city.
we're right at the
city's
store.
there.
Oh, the city's right there. I didn't even know. Look at that.
Yeah.
Ah, so we're
bullet.
right outside the city. So we're in the inner east.
Yeah, I feel like I was here. I remember seeing the Blind Beggar. I don't know if I recorded. But when I go this time, we're gonna have the backpack. We're gonna record everything.
All right. Yeah.
So this is probably, I would say, and I'm going to get a lot of grief in the comments for this. This is probably where the East End starts. I would say. Maybe you could argue just up the road in.
There's still
Aldgate.
Jewish people there.
Yeah.
There's a Jewish family there.
Yeah. It's always been an area like that.
That Jew.
What type of crack was she on? What is this going on walking through these streets right here?
It's always been an area
It got
like that.
It got so wicked. Spanian had to edit this person out. Look, it's an edit. It's a cutscene kind. Watch.
That
I had to get her out of there.
Jewish family. Not to get too political, but I'll say this. Okay, something in Sydney. I'll compare this to Sydney. So that Jewish mum and son there are walking around freely in this Muslim area.
Yeah, I mean,
and they don't get harassed. I'm going to tell you the honest truth. If there was like a Jewish family dressed in that traditional hat with the sideburns and stuff like that, and they walked around the Muslim areas of Western Sydney, actually I can't speak for what would happen. I can't make up on the spot. I'll just leave it at like that would not happen. It would not happen. Like it just would not happen. I don't know. That would not happen. So that just a testament to that. That was like very surprising.
I think London, because it's such a big melting pot of cultures. Like I said, most people just want to get on with their lives.
Yeah.
Like at the end of the day, it's such a melting pot of cultures that people live side by side. That's why I said on the estates, the gang warfare. It's not to do with ethnicity, really.
It's not. Yeah.
And I can't speak for the experiences.
Yeah, and this is the one spot I had to remember I first started and y'all had to explain to me like it's not like America where like ethnicity matters in the hood. Y'all are 100% right. Ethnicity does not matter to where you are and what hood you're from out here or and things of that and what gang you belong to.
The different groups, because I only know my own.
Yeah.
But from what I've seen, most people do just tend to get along. Like you could look down probably any given street in London, especially here, and you'd see people from pretty much every continent in the world.
Yeah.
With all different faiths in the world.
Yeah.
And don't get me wrong, this area, like I said, it's got its problems with the antisocial behaviour stuff.
Yeah.
But I think that's because it is just quite a deprived area as well.
Yeah.
Like the thing in common that all those areas with the antisocial behaviour thing
They're poor.
They're all poor areas.
Yeah, they're all poor.
They're all poor areas.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, there's always tensions with race to some degree wherever you go in the world, but
Yeah. Oh, that's cool.
Like
That's
what
cool
you
to
just
know. Yeah, like what I just saw.
exactly.
Yeah, like that's, to me, I looked after what we walked through, felt like I walked through Saudi Arabia or something, and then we popped out and there were like 2 Jewish people there, and I was like, what's happening here?
Yeah, it doesn't matter that much out there.
Oh, that's crazy. The station
Dang.
signs in another language. You see that?
Yeah, I believe that's Urdu.
That's another language. Bro, the train station sign is in a different language, bro.
See, they like London even appeals to it. Like when they it feels like London welcomes the change with stuff like this, but the locals, like, it feels like, I don't know.
All right, so now barking,
As in barking dog.
all right, barking. And this is a proper hood estate that is now actively dangerous. Not like it used to be dangerous or once upon a time. It's like right now.
Like Gascoigne Estate, like I'm sure a lot of you will already know what I'm talking about. You already know it. It is notorious. It is notorious.
And that's where we're going.
And that's where we're going.
All right, let's go. Gascoigne Estate. Let's oj. Wait, it's like 20 minutes?
20 minutes.
All right, so we should find a seat when we can.
Yeah. A lot of people will get off by then. For a little bit, they had metal detectors. I didn't actually see it myself.
Yeah.
But they have metal detectors by the barriers in the station.
Oh, over there?
So because people carrying weapons and knives.
Oh, no way.
So this is another one that was on the list of antisocial behaviour.
Yeah.
This is Barking Town Centre. This is the main road.
So he's going all through East London. Yeah, I do gotta go to East London when I come back. I feel like I didn't go to East London at all.
This is the middle of it. We'll go down the market.
Hold on. Let's look it up. Like, what other neighborhoods is in East London? East London. Did I not go to Hackney? I went to Hackney. But there's so much more, obviously.
As well.
Yeah.
It's a pretty mental place.
No, I didn't go to Wait, was it? I can't remember.
For real?
For real.
Like proper dangerous here now.
I would say, yeah. Barking. The thing about London, right, is now that it's got so expensive to live in London because it's.
If I'm being 100% real, you should have took Spanian to Turnpike Lane. He would have felt it. The Turnpike Lane when I was in London was the only place where I felt like, oh no, this is it. Here it go. This is real hood energy right here. That's where I felt it the most. I was like, no, they really active over here. It still got that danger in the air. I smell it.
Been gentrified.
Yeah.
Barking is a little bit more. It's not on the outskirts, but it's a little bit more on the outskirts.
Yeah.
So it's the people who get pushed out of sort of like the centre come here.
Yeah.
And so a lot of the crime is in this sort of radius around London.
Yeah. I get ya.
In these suburby areas.
Yeah,
even though it's not a suburb.
Yeah. What's the major cultures here?
So I went to, okay, here we go. I went downtown London, of course. I went to Shepherd's Bush. I went to... Where is this? I went to Notting Hill. I went to Brixton, Peckham. I went to Brixton, Peckham, Camden Hill, and Turnpike Lane. I went to all of those places. Hackney, I was supposed to go to Hackney the last day, but I forgot what happened and we didn't end up making it. I think we went going to two places. I think we went to Turnpike Lane first, and then we were supposed to go to Hackney after. We ended up making it.
Oh, I'd say Romanian, Albanian.
I still regret that. Like, I'm going back to London specifically to go to Hackney, and if I'm gonna be there, but Hackney is getting a lot of my time.
Nigerian, quite a lot of Angolan people, a lot of like white British people,
Yo.
and a lot of South Asians too.
South Asians too. All right. That's a pretty crazy mix.
You know, like I said, the reason I come here and bring you here is because there is a lot of antisocial behaviour.
Yeah.
This high street is very prone to like large groups and big altercations happening.
Oh, really?
Around here, yeah.
Oh, well.
It's a bit of a meeting point in the middle
Yeah.
of the town. Do you see what I mean?
Yeah.
Where everyone comes together. That's not always the most positive thing.
Yeah.
This dude that he's walking with is very knowledgeable about the area, 100%. And, you know, like, I don't know what time of day it is the Spanian is here. I know the video started around like 9 a.m., 10 a.m. But, you know, and it's Monday. It's Monday. The criminals have had a hard weekend of work. They're asleep. I used to be like this. I ain't coming outside at this time. I'm going outside. I'm waking up 3 p.m., popping out at 4 p.m. That's when my day started.
There's other places like Ilford, another place near here, Dagenham too. We're in the London borough of Barking and Dagenham, but this is the Barking part of Barking and Dagenham. Places like here that a lot of the crime has been pushed out to these areas, like I was saying, and I think a lot of the poverty's followed it.
Yep.
A lot of the poverty's followed it.
Yep.
You know, walking around here, a lot of people will tell you it's like what London used to be like in areas like Peckham and Hackney, which are now very gentrified.
Yeah.
I like Peckham. Well, I like Brixton. I ain't have a problem with Peckham, but I like Brixton. Peckham still was it wasn't that gentrified. I was at some little park with there was a lot of nitties out there.
Here, it's not the case. They're still doing regeneration, still regenerating places, but it's not had that vibe yet where there's all coffee shops and artists. It's not like that.
And that's why I can't wait to go to Birmingham, because what I've heard is that Birmingham is not gentrified yet. They haven't got that far yet. It's one of them cities that still got that feel to it. You know what I'm saying? The UK in general, it feels like New York. Everybody's outside. There's still vibes within the neighborhood. You can still see people like enjoying their day, sitting on the stoops, sitting outside in chairs. In Chicago, that is not a thing, because it's not outside the neighborhood, sitting outside, unless there's a block party with the police on the corners. Like, it's not happening. Like, yes, people go outside and they be outside. Don't get me wrong, but it's dangerous. You don't get Swiss cheese doing that. Now, some people decide to start spinning and you outside day after day after day, they're gonna get you. Out here, you could be outside Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, chilling. As a law-abiding citizen, you could do that, and I'm talking about in Chicago. As a law-abiding citizen, you could do that, but they're gonna, if you're on a block where it's somebody ops, they don't care.
Yeah, that's mine.
I mean, you can probably feel it, right?
Yep, 100%. Oh yeah, it's very different to Whitechapel. It does feel like a genuinely bad area. Like it does. Even just being here on the main street, it feels like...
Bro looked up like, what? Bad area? Man, I'm cooling. Ain't nothing wrong.
Like, and you can see the characters of what is definitely more of a dangerous or a bad area. But I didn't feel that whatsoever at Whitechapel.
Here now, still, it's dangerous.
Yeah.
Like, Barking, as many people would say, Barking is quite hot, which means that you never really can be too certain. It's still a little bit on edge.
Yeah. Let me ask you again on a racial aspect of it. Right, I know that many times you've said it's just hard for me to come to terms with like there being absolute no separation. It's such a unique testament. If that is like genuinely how it is, it's such a unique testament to London. Is it even so the case, right? So we're in an area where there's many gangs and true danger, and with all of those cultures that make up here, not even the case that it's some cultures that are in the gangs, or you know what I mean? Like, is it the Nigerians that are in the gangs, or is it the Albanians, or is it just, are they legitimately all just one? Like, that blows my mind to hear that, because there's like nowhere in the world that's like that.
Everyone.
That's a fact. There isn't. There isn't.
It's just one.
Yeah.
Like, without getting into the politics of it, like,
Yeah.
like, I'm just gonna go on what the media have said.
Yeah,
okay?
yeah.
This estate that we're going to, Gascoigne Estate, is, according to the media,
Yeah.
where the Albanians who call themselves the Hellbanians,
Oh,
I
okay.
suppose, and they hang around. So definitely, like,
I feel like that's a unique circumstance. The Albanians, they're one of the only groups in London that are full blown. Everybody's Albanian in their group. Like, there's a couple, like, probably African people that they invite off some friendlies, but like most of their group, I ain't gonna call it a gang because I don't know the particulars of it, but most of their group is Albanian.
like the Albanians stick together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's not a case of like they've got other problems just with other races. It's more like.
But a lot of the times when I see news articles and Skyboy covers them and Fesify and all these other like people, you know what I'm saying? Most of, Somalis too. You're right, Somalis too. But like most of the time, where I see like a mugshot of a gang, and they put them up on the screen, and it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them. They're all different races, but they're one person. They're one gang. They're in the same gang, and they're just all different races. Like this unique. It's very unique.
Politics.
Like in Chicago, if you put up the Latin Kings, if you say something, oh, this the Latin Kings, and you put up mugshots, so yeah, they were doing this, they're gonna all be Mexican. They're gonna all be Mexican. No. Let me take that back. Let me backtrack. They're gonna all be Hispanic, because they can be Puerto Rican, El Salvador. They could be a bunch. They're gonna all be Hispanic though. 100%. You put up GDs. You put up SGDs, Spanish GDs, they're going to all be Spanish. But they might be some black people. You put up GDs, they all might be black. They might be some Spanish people. You put up the Moles, they most likely they going to all be black Muslims. You put up Stones, they going to all be, you know what I'm saying? You put up a lot of stuff, they going to all be one culture. All be one ethnicity.
I'm not too sure about, but I will say that it's not so split on a racial level.
Yeah,
like
right.
I would
Or
say
mostly
that
one
in an area
ethnicity.
like this, most people
In GTA,
sort
by
of
the way.
live side by side, and it's more to do with what area you're from rather than your ethnic background.
Yeah. Okay.
I would argue.
All right.
But the YNs in Chicago, like they like I just said, a lot of people cool with whoever. They cool with whoever. Oh, you from this block, man? We done made a little bond. We cool. Let's click up. Let's make our own little thing. Chicago's very cliquey nowadays.
Not like that in Australia.
Nah. It's,
Where you're from rather than your ethnic background.
yeah. Okay.
I would argue.
All right.
Is it not like that in Australia?
Nah, it's not. It really isn't. Like races would fight each other, right? Their own race. Like you'd have people of one race, they'd have dramas with another people of another race. But you'd never really see, like, in an area, a gang of mixed people fighting a gang of mixed people. Okay. Do you know what I mean? It would never be like that. Well, very rarely. The streets are very much, in Australia and pretty much most places I've been, just like they would be in the prison system. Where it's like, you're that. That's your nacho, like,
Okay.
you know what I mean?
See, in this,
Yeah, and Chicago's weird too because they got a lot of different gangs. Also, there's a ton of gangs. Like, there's a lot of gangs, but it's like, so when you do go to prison, like, you can go to the county, but you can still be with your gang. You can be on deck with your gang. But when you get shipped off to your county, yes, you still with your gang. But if it go down, you got to go with your race. You know what I'm saying? Unless there's a lot of cases where you're Caucasian and you don't want to go with your race because you don't. Most of the time, they be. You know what I'm saying? So you're gonna go with your homies instead.
this country, I mean, even if we're just talking statistics, my opinion involved, black on black crime, to do with knife crime, is the highest rate of like knife crime.
Yeah.
But it's not culturally, it's not like, oh, there's Africans who have problems with Caribbeans and they're just sticking together because of nationality.
Yeah.
It's not really like that.
See, that is how it would be in Australia.
Okay.
Yeah, not that we have Caribbeans, but if I just replace those nachos with different ones, that pretty much does explain Australia.
And I'm not going to act like there aren't racial divisions here.
Yeah.
Because there definitely are. Like in the same way that anywhere where there's multiculturalism, there's going to be quite, like there will be an element of tension.
Well.
Welcome to Gascoigne Barking.
Well. Well, that came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
These are all the flats
These are the flats.
that they're in, eh?
These are the Gascoigne flats, indeed.
And this is proper.
What the sign say? LBGGs?
Proper?
This is proper.
Yeah.
So there's certain areas.
I see a mattress. Yeah, we here.
That are used by the BBC.
Yup.
Maybe like when they're talking about crime and crime documentaries as B-roll, and the visuals look on point because the architecture looks really rough. But this is a place where not only does it look rough, it is very rough, and there's a lot of crime. It is. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. Like, my feelings for this area are
I had to come east.
That is the truth.
I know some Albanians, man. We link up. Talk to me.
And it looks the part as well.
Well,
this is the real deal.
Oh yeah, next thing we about to see is a Benz. I know it.
Well,
100%.
Far out. Look at that.
It look like they just burned stuff back here. What's going on?
Like notorious.
Yeah, well.
To this day.
Knew it. The Benz is right here. Told you.
If I didn't know people here, I would not walk around with a camera.
Far out.
I wouldn't. And that's not to diss the community here either.
Yeah.
Because there is a good community, but it's certainly got a reputation to this day which stands.
Yeah, they known for standing on business over there, huh? Yeah, what it is.
They're both hoodas, bro. They're both rough as guts.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're both rough as guts.
There's a million one stories to tell.
Now, see, this is one of them neighborhoods I had to be on point on. Now they do got a lot of these places, like they got like this look decent right here. Some decent like new builds around them.
Yeah, look at that, bro. The centers of them.
Do people walk through here? That's the entrance.
Yeah,
what do people do there?
But these are fully lived in, these ones.
So
yeah, these aren't abandoned flats.
Yeah, like we just saw someone in the other flat literally just shout out the window to us. Like there's still people here. So, as I was just talking about gangs, I want to talk about music now, and I'm going to talk about the Albanians who brought the tank, as I mentioned earlier, and they brought the tank here. And the background of that video, and apparently residents were terrified because there was like a machine gun on the top of a tank.
No.
I remember that video, boy. They was wildin'. Albanians, y'all be wildin' for real. Y'all be fresh though. I will give y'all that.
Yeah.
Y'all got money on it. Y'all stick together.
The music.
So right here is where they brought this tank, bro.
Yeah, right here.
That's insanity, cuz.
Right here.
That's insanity. They shot a rap video and they pulled up here in a tank with a machine gun on the top.
Thuggin'.
Yeah. They got millions and millions and millions of views.
Did they?
I think it got like 30 million views, something like that. Yeah.
Wow.
The media love to talk.
I remember, man, it was a good time when I was reacting to Albanian music. they was just like some of them wasn't even good rappers, but they just had money on, so the videos was crazy. You was really paying attention, and then they were still talking about certain things in their raps, but you could tell they was just rapping to just, oh yeah, I gotta, say I'm a rapper because of X, Y, and Z, but still.
About this estate. They love to write articles.
Yeah, do they?
They absolutely love to write articles about this estate.
I know everyone's going to search that video up after this video. Hellbanians. How long ago did that video come out?
3-4 years ago.
Oh, so not a long time ago.
No.
You're not saying it's some video in 1998 or something?
No.
So like 3-4 years ago.
3-4 years.
It's pretty recent, bro. Still some cute little English town streets. Look at these flats. Yeah. These are battered, bro. These are what, getting knocked down?
Yeah.
Well,
I would say this is next to go, but this has been like this for about 2 years in this state.
Even these are bad. Oh, look at that.
Oh yeah, these is cooked. We need to go ahead and get rid of this. They probably tearing it down, hollowing it out from the inside. Then they gonna knock it down.
Why is there someone in there? So these flats have been like this for 2 years?
Yeah, if not longer. Not in this bad of a condition, but they've been just left to the elements.
Yeah.
How? How did somebody get up here and do this? This is insane.
We're now on the way, we're making our way now to a gang member who we've managed to organise an interview with. It's been very difficult. He's tried to get out of it a few times, make excuses.
Yeah, it's been a mission. There's a lot of delays.
Load of delays. It's taken us a lot of time, but we're finally en route now, and we're going to go and speak to him about why gang crime is so
Sometimes it be like that, man. They busy trapping.
rampant, and why knife crime is such a problem in London.
Alright, let's go.
Well spoken.
Alright, we're with CJ. You're a gang member, lad? From the east of London, is that right? I want to ask you, bro, how long you been in a gang to start off with? Or how did that come about, actually? How did it come about that you got into a gang?
Really, it's just a group of friends, innit? Like, people call it a gang, but to us it's just like a group of friends. Like, it's not really, I don't know, to other people, that's just might be what they think it is, because they look at everyone where you're at, like, they look at a bunch of black kids from London just a certain way.
You're just identified by being from the same area or the same estate, or just...
like, we grew up together, innit?
Yeah.
Like, you know, like inside schools, you always have like you'll have your clique inside school, but when we grew up, it's more than school. We live around each other, so this is where we're from, you know.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? Like, it's more clicky out there, and he just confirmed it, but like
100%. And obviously the reason I'm here is because the media everywhere. I'm from Australia, even in America, most of the world hear about the media, about London becoming very dangerous. Not that it always hasn't been, but it's just recently. You see streamers are getting attacked, rappers are getting stabbed from America and stuff like that. So
what streamer got attacked?
it's a big thing now. How do you see it as someone who grew up here, grew up in the hood? Do you see London as getting more dangerous, or?
I just see it as the same, but now it's like trending more. Now it's a trend more, I guess. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, like trending in the media and stuff.
Yeah, it's trending in the media more.
Yeah.
It's always been happening. Like, people have been getting robbed, people have been getting stabbed. Like, this stuff has been happening.
Yeah.
You could say maybe it happens a bit more now, or does it? Is maybe it's just paid attention to more.
But how has it always been though? If more or less, is London a dangerous place?
It's always been like a eat the rich, innit? Like, it's always been like that. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, someone has something, somebody don't. Somebody's always gonna want to take it. Somebody's always gonna want to do what they need to do to get. It's always been like that.
It's a story of everywhere, true.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. What about knife crime? Because that's what we hear about the most, knife crime. People in the city get stabbed over watches. People in the estates stabbed out, like this. It's rampant. What's your experience with knife crime? You seen it growing up often?
Yeah, I have. I've seen it, but it's like, not that it's a normal thing, but been normalized. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's been normalized, but yeah, I wouldn't say it's a normal thing, but it's not as much of a crazy thing as it seems.
So to like the
Yeah, look, well, hey, I remember we could say that about gun crime in Chicago, but now it's very normal. Like, now let me be real though. Like, to see somebody actually getting, you know, pum, and like, you probably won't ever see it, but it's highly normalized to have a firearm in Chicago and in the surrounding areas. Like, everybody has a firearm. That's why people think it's like a cowboy state, like people just pulling out firearms. No, people are aware that everybody has a firearm in Chicago, so it kind of like tames itself. It's just a lot of crash outs though that's willing to go crash out about nothing. You know what I'm saying? So that's what the difference is. The crash out energy is crazy in Chicago.
young lads around London, it's a normal thing.
Now I'd say it's even more normalized now when it's becoming that from younger. Like, people might have been when you're around like 15 or something, or
carrying blades. It's just standard behaviour now.
You might even see them going to school in a belly. Like, that's what I'm saying. It's normalized. Like, whether you're part of it or not, you still looking the part and you end up becoming the part. Whether you're a real one or a fake one, do you get me? It's normalized, bro.
Yeah. And so growing up, you've seen knife attacks. You've seen people getting stabbed.
Yeah.
What do you think? What do you think attributes to that being normalized? Is that a thing that started lately? It's a newer thing.
The news,
like I said, it's been like they're paying attention to it more, but it's not a new thing though.
It's not a new thing,
Not a new thing.
But that's what I tell y'all before though, man. The news be, y'all say rap and rappers glorify it. The news glorifies it. The news glorifies it, nicknames blocks, and does all of this other stupid stuff and gives statistics. And then the little kids coming up, they think that's cool. And they think they got to continue that. And they think they have to live up to that name of the block that the media has given. And now it's getting even more wicked from the beginning. See, that's what don't count the media out. They play a part in this.
You know, somebody else has got their knife, you know what I mean? So naturally, it's like you have a choice in your head, like, I want to be caught with one or without one. You know what I mean? And I guess as time goes on, people start deeping that younger.
My bad. In Chicago, that's how I felt. Like, hey, man, I live in these crazy neighborhoods. Like, the last place I lived in Chicago, it was an SGD neighborhood. It was called Drake City. And they had beef with every block in the area. Well, boy, they was getting spun so much over there. But, you know, I could live there because I'm black, obviously, and it's a GD set. But like, I'd rather get caught with it than without it over here. Ain't no way. I'm getting mistaken identity by these other people over here. It's just not happening. I've never been, me personally in Chicago, I could never be a victim. I could not. I'm sorry I have this mentality. I'm sorry if you don't like that mentality that I have, but you're not gonna victimize me ever. Not in my city. No, I'm sorry. No, I'd rather die about this in GTA. My bad. Not anymore, but when I was there, you know what I'm saying? Like, even I'm still not gonna be made a victim. But if I can get away from the situation nowadays, if I'm in Iraq, like, I'd rather get away than I have to go there. But like, if I see it going there, then it is what it is. Like, I'm not, like, I can't let you make the move first. You know what I'm saying? That's just it's unfortunate that's how it is. But Chicago and any neighborhood that's living like that, and it sounds like they living like that right now, it's just like, bro, I can't. I got a family. I got kids, especially now because I'm grown. So my tolerance, I don't want to play. That's the thing. Like, I just don't want to play. I ain't here to play. I'm trying to live at the end of the day.
I'm going then.
So 13-year-olds are carrying knives now. taking shit to school and everything.
Yeah. Like,
Wow.
like there'll be searches, and nowadays they get searched in schools, like in like sixth forms and that, and secondary schools they do searches and that. Now they never used to really be a thing before. Like, it's kind of crazy to be searching people down, but now it's kind of normal. Like, I think this is something I personally think and it might be controversial. That I think people will care about. Is like, I think everyone really and truly is scared, innit? That's one thing I think it is. It's a lot of fear, innit? Everyone will look at somebody with...
And he's right. Who is this kid? He right. Fear pushed that agenda in Chicago. A lot of people is just scared, and that's why they don't want to be a victim. Like, somebody who's scared gonna give it to you before anybody. Somebody playing tough. Somebody that's scared for their life gonna let you have it. So, hey, it is what it is.
A gun or a knife, like, oh, this is just a big bad aggressor. Everyone looks at them like an aggressor, but what's not like understood by everyone is that some people are just scared, innit? Because it's so common. You like imagine every single day you go on your phone, you see this guy around the corner's been stabbed, this guy around the corner's been shot. Maybe you've been in a situation where you luckily didn't, something not happen to you. Do you get me? Like the next day you're gonna be thinking, you know what, I'd rather be caught with one than without one. You know what I'm saying? So everyone looks at people like aggressors or like
yeah, man. I had too many homies die around me. And it's just like random people just start dying, and it's like, wait, you ain't even on nothing. Why you? How that happened to you? You know what? All right, bet. And that's how it happens. It's not because like it don't even be because you got ops or you got anything. You just don't want no mistaken identity. You don't want to be caught in the wrong place at the wrong time without nothing to protect. Like, it just be like that.
Sometimes people are just trying to be on point. You know what I mean? Especially as men, innit? Because not like you see girls going around with knives. As a man, you got to be
in Chicago, them shorties got that thing in that purse. Don't even get it twisted. Hey, they'll blow quicker than a man.
You get what I'm saying? If you're going to a party in this place or going to this shop or something and you know what the area's like, it's your job as a man, even if you're with your girl, to like be on point. Your girl's expecting you to be looking around first. You don't want to have to think. Do you get me?
We're not going. House parties, I don't do that. And if I'm going to the club and I can't get that fire in, I guess we gonna call it a night.
So same like mentality.
Allegedly in GTA.
Drop in a place where it's like you have to be looking around because you know that you got to be on point. You get me? And you know that actually it's not even just like a fist up. This guy's got this. So really and truly, the only way I'm gonna really be on point is you know what I mean? If we're on the same level. So
you said it perfectly there. So actually, the fact that it's
in
the media
that's what it is.
Just feeds into that. It actually makes it worse. Makes people feel more so that they got to carry that stuff. So it's just expected that no one's even gonna punch on anymore. There's no punch-ons. If you're in beef, it's something.
That's not California, buddy. California in America, the West Coast is where I can still say that people still have fights, but in Chicago, if you go somewhere thinking you about to have a one-on-one fight, boy, you finna get Swiss cheese. Don't even show up. If you think you about to go box somebody, you don't do it. Because that's t-shirt material. Don't do it. In GTA.
You're stabbing someone or you're getting stabbed?
Yeah. That's what it's like now. It's like nowadays you could see like there's almost like less. I don't even want to call it honor or rules, but it's just like, I don't know, back in the days it could be something big, a big situation, but it might somehow get solved with these lot talking, or maybe a fist up or something, or let's say back in you got rushed or something with baseball bats and that, but you know what I mean? Now somebody's gonna go slap it at you while you're walking with your mum or something, or do you know what I mean? Like you might be with your girl and they know you're with your girl, but they don't care. They just, you know.
That's how I felt in Chicago when I first had my daughter. Like, mugs just don't even know me, but just to let it go because like I'm in this neighborhood. Even if I have a stroller with me, they don't care. The first day I moved into that neighborhood, my last neighborhood, there was a drive-by shooting. First day. First day. Lease already signed. I lived there for 3-4 years, by the way. I got into bang-outs and everything and still live there. Allegedly in GTA.
I mean, really? I was really trying to fist up and I don't really think about... No one thinks about tomorrow. There's nothing about tomorrow or like even for themselves. It's not for like, you know what I mean? It's just
it's just on the spot.
There's no thought. There's no fault with it.
A lot of the dramas, but the situations like that occur in the streets over territorial. Is it because of estates, or is it over drugs? What is the main beef?
I'd say like normally it's funny because more times start with something stupid, innit? But it'll be like everyone's gonna pick their sides, and more so will be like people from one side are gonna pick their side, people from this side they're all. Do you know what I mean? And then even though it's something stupid, they might have been arguing over a girl, but all of these.
And that's what killed me the most. Man, I'm not arguing over no girl. Y'all know how stupid y'all look arguing over females? Think about it. You with a gal. You with a gal them, right? You thinking she yours. She telling you she yours. But it's another man them. Saying this, that, and about your girl. Giving you details that only you could know as her man. Or have seen her nude or something like that. She's obviously spinning you. You got to be smarter than that. No girl at this age, unless you got a ring on it, even then, it's a cold world. It's wicked out here. You got to find a good one. And you have to be more. You got to be more selective. If a girl let you beat first day, she for the streets. I'm talking about first day meeting her. If you wife her, that's your fault. You did the dummy. You the goofy. Don't be mad when another man telling you, yo, that's for the block. Like, don't do that. Like that'd be a lot of the stuff. Like look at some of these industry rappers, how goofy they are. Like, think about it. Really think about it. They with a girl who's been throughout the industry, and all of a sudden, just because she got with you, she's supposed to not be an industry thought? Come on. Do what you're supposed to do and move around. Go find something wholesome. Go to the library to find a girl. Yeah? Go to church and find you a good God-fearing woman. Maybe she'll change your life around and be that rib you need. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're gonna find the way you get a girl is how you lose a girl, first and foremost. So if you take a girl from her man, you're gonna lose her the same way. Somebody's gonna take her from you. Don't be surprised. If you find her at the club, you will lose her in the club. Like, don't be surprised. Like, don't be a goofy. Like, grow up. That ain't even a grow up conversation. That's just common sense, bro. If I find my girl in the library or in church or, how I'm gonna lose that? If you find your girl in M&S, you good. Come on now.
These lot from over here. None of these lot from over here. So now it's this area versus this
Aldi,
area.
I don't know. M&S.
As people grow up and there's young G's that have grown up around there, then, you know what I mean, they're part of this area as well.
Yeah.
They're not part of the problem, but they're part of this area. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So then it turns into an area thing. But
So there be long running beefs that all started over the dumbest shit.
Yeah. All the time. And as is them on the dumb little shit, it stems on to people dying. Do you get what I'm saying? And once people die,
it's over.
What it started over. Now
Doesn't matter anymore, yeah.
My friend's dead. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well. What about your own experience, like personal to you? Has anyone, have you or anyone close to you been stabbed, or people you grew up with died?
Yeah, I've seen my friends get stabbed.
How did that affect you? How does that change your outlook?
Don't really change my outlook, but I don't know. Like, it's like prevention is better than cure, innit? So once whatever the situation is, whether someone's dead, whether someone's got stabbed, whether someone you just got whatever it was that happened to them, you want to make sure that next time you're preventing it, not curing it. So I don't know. I guess it makes you more aware. It makes you more aware that this can happen. Maybe for a second, maybe everyone in the area is thinking.
Yeah, that next time you don't want to be a victim.
About it, like there'll be like a gloomy sort of feeling around the area now. Do you know what I mean? Like,
I hear you.
Cool.
All right, Alfie. Thank you, bro. Thank you for showing me around.
No worries, man.
The hoods of London, and not only that, the inner city, bro. The important yarns, the important statistics. That was gross, brother. Thank you.
Worries,
Thank
man.
you for today, bro.
You take care.
Legend. It's one. All right, lads. There we go. That's London for you, cuz. The ins and outs. Why is London so dangerous? What do I feel about it? Well, it's dangerous, bro. Straight out, cuz the facts are the facts and the statistics are the statistics, brother. At the end of the day, it's dangerous. Is it any more dangerous now than it was 3 years ago, 5 years ago, 15, 20 years ago? No, apparently it's not. Apparently it's not. It just become a thing that it started trending. Like he said, like CJ said, bro, it just started trending. Hello, how are you?
Brother? You okay?
I'm good.
I follow your thing,
Do ya? Yeah, mad, bro. Thank you. Yeah, it just became a thing like trending, you know what I mean? How do I feel generally about London? Buzz. I actually love London.
I love London too. Somebody asked me like, what was my favorite spot so far on the trips that I've been? Liverpool. Okay, I have a different love for Liverpool. Obviously, they accepted me as one of their own first when I first started doing this. So the UK accepted me. Then Liverpool, they were calling me the Chicago Scouser for 7-8 years. So I'm locked in with Liverpool. But London was cool. I ain't gonna lie. Manchester was also cool. But if I'm trying to go outside, I maybe because I didn't really go outside, neither one of them. But I don't know. Like, I'm from a city, so I like a city. They were both cities, but London was like a vibe.
Actually, love London, especially downtown in the city parts. Don't get me wrong, there's heaps of rough areas, bro. And they actually look, that's not the way to say it, those areas are rough, lad. Those areas are pretty how you going. But for the rest of it, cuz, I'm telling you, London's popping. London's mad, bro. There's mad food. People are happy. Yeah. I'll tell you something, cuz when I
feel like when I'm out there, people just the people that don't like London, they just don't like it, and they got their reasons. But let's come out, let's go out.
London, through the city, through the main strip, even at night, brother, everyone's happy. There's no tough guys getting around, bros. I've been to some cities that aren't even notorious, some pretty ordinary cities, and every second bloke is like a tough guy that stares at everyone that walks past them or near them, or mate, some weirdos out there, bro. I didn't get that vibe here in London. Everyone's just out having fun doing their own thing, cuz. I love London. That's the honest truth, bro. I saw Slaters and getting a mad feed somewhere, bro. Some curry or something later. That's ouch.
This was a good watch, not gonna lie. TLO, leave a like, comment.